Hi there, everybody. My voice is, but all right. Hey, welcome to the 7th Quarantine Cup. In a moment, WanderingWinder will be joining me on commentary, but right now it's just me. So they have about 2 minutes until they can start, and then this game will get going. I just kind of want. Well, now he left the. Oh, okay, there he is. So we're gonna open here with Dan Brooks and A Libby here in a couple minutes. Anyway, I don't know why I started quite this early, but I did. So here we are. They have about 1 minute now. And then they will be off to the races, or off to something. Anyway. Do. 10, 9, I don't really know if it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, okay, there you go. Dan's right there ready. Right off the bat. Get this going. Alright, so they've got a pretty nice alms board here, the interaction with both Villa and Highway. So you can open with a 5 here. So I would probably open with a Villa. I mean, you want the mask for sure. And then I think you do with Villa for a 5. Either Highway or Minion. Oh, Dan did it on his, I'm not sure about that. Unless he's going to wave the seal it. Okay, the only reason you would do that is you could do wave the seal. Dan could have played his mask on turn 2, but he didn't do it. So that was, I think, worse than what he's doing here. Did A Libby not buy anything? Can they? I'm sure A Libby wanted to buy something. Oh. Okay, yeah, WanderingWinder's right. Though I still would have expected Dan not to take a Villa on his with a 3. I would think not the Villa. But anyway. So A Libby's turn 2 is just weird. Oh, I see. It's because he played it way the seal, and then he didn't. He should have just asked for the undo. Dan would have granted that for sure. Yeah, I know he didn't have a buy, but yeah. Anyway. Draws 2 villas. I'm not convinced by Minion totally, but I think on the first one, but I'm not sure. You're gonna have both. so I'm pretty okay with taking minion first. Cyrix and Ammo already played a game, so let's go check on all the forms. Here we go. Alright, now it's populating. Perfect, beautiful. But it didn't score them right. Okay, now it did. This spreadsheet like lags. I don't know. That didn't even make sense for. Anyway, it's all set up now. Well, partially all set up. Sorry, I'm doing my usual try to fix the spreadsheet at the very beginning instead of talking about the game. But it looks like Dan is ahead at the moment. Oh, of course that's what it's supposed to look like. Alright, everything looks good. Okay, so Dan was just able to add another highway. Villas are all gone, so that trickery is over with. No more buying and playing if you can manage that. But let's see. So far, no. I don't know if I missed one, but I haven't noticed any sadness from Masquerade passes yet. There may be one that happened. Now here's a mask hit that hurts. I guess passing Masquerade isn't like the worst thing for you. Well, it's kind of hard. You really need to have a minion in your top 2 as a Libby here, otherwise pretty likely to be sad. Well, okay, now you have more leeway. Unless Dan has a... No, that's all the Masquerades, so... Anyway. Dan still is getting a lot more stuff down. He's just totally out of range here unless there's some sort of weird 3-pile coupled with like a dud kind of thing. But otherwise, which is going to be hard because Dan can get, plenty of minions. 3 highways. I might do 1 minion of those, but yeah, 3 would be good too.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
No, that's fine. I
hopefully
think
didn't miss too much.
WanderingWinder is going to join at some point as well. So, yeah.
Excellent.
In fact, when you came on, I thought it was going to be him, and then I'm like, well, that's not his voice. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's going on here?
Right now, Dan's pretty much out of range at this point, unless some really weird shuffles happen. But they've just got highway minion or highway villa minion, all stuff going. But Dan has the bulk of both the minions and the highways. So.
Okay.
And I think the villas as well. So I think, like I said, unless there's some kind of dud, I don't think.
Yeah.
Or Dan lowers the piles in a really, really bad way.
Yeah, but Dan's not gonna do that.
Probably not. So.
Oh, this is bad though. This is a bad hand for him.
Oh, there's the dud. So. This is one of those situations where you, I guess, I don't know if Alibi has even enough buys. Period. I don't know if he has any more villas that he didn't play, or if this is all of them. Because if this is all of them, he can't even he can't lower. He can't buy 4 things and hope for a play for the pile out the next turn, because Dan has the point lead.
Right.
So, otherwise,
yeah. So Dan is just.
Otherwise, if he had enough gains, I would say that was probably his only out, would be to empty, one of minion or highway. And I guess he couldn't. He didn't have that much stuff, but.
Yeah, it seems like one of these games where you just once you get ahead, it's just so hard to get back in the game if you're behind. You don't even have to think that hard about piles or.
Yeah, right. He does. At least the way it played out, Dan had more of everything, so it wasn't there was no counterbalance, I guess, some counter advantage that Dan went hard on the villas, but, Alibi had more minions or anything like that. Dan just had more of everything, so those are tough to win unless something weird happens or your opponent does something quite silly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, setting a minion aside is pretty good too.
Yeah, he can probably do that pretty much at any turn in the future, and then now he won't have there won't be really the risk of duds anymore.
Yeah. So you think Dan plays the whole time this time? He plays through 3 hours?
I don't know. He was ready to go here, so maybe he will. Gunning for the win this week. I haven't seen Stefan, so he may be taking a break this week.
Yeah, what is this, week 7 or 8 now?
Yeah, this is 7. So
yeah. It's good though. It's definitely one of the more fun Dominion events, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it's nice. I'm interested in how this timer stuff comes out. I don't know how it works, but someone's been developing this, a timed extension, and they're gonna run a tournament with it. And then if they come up with a format that's pretty good, and I'm interested in running one-day tournaments that are maybe a little more fair than this format is. But you need something to ensure that there's at least a rough upper bound on how long a round will last.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you just can't do it in a single day. So I'm interested in what the how this if people like this time formats, and then we can. I'd like to try to do something that again has something that's not this kind of unbalanced play more games to win kind of format. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, this is like very biased toward playing a lot of games, whereas I think I could see something in between being good. Uh,
yeah, I mean, what I
no,
would have in mind would not have any. Everyone would play the same number of games, or everyone who advanced the same distance would play the same number of games. So it wouldn't be. There would just be the same rounds for everybody,
yeah,
but
yeah.
either Swiss or some kind of bracket or something, whatever it was, or combination.
Yeah. What else do you buy here? Nothing.
As
This
John
is kind of
As Johns is pointing out, you could have gotten another card if you had saved your. If you hadn't played the copper, you could have alms for something. Um,
yeah. But like what? Like a highway or minion? Like I don't know.
I mean,
It's just
Dan already has enough gains to empty if he draws, right? I think so.
oh,
Um,
so
I wouldn't have. I would have been fine with lowering one of those.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just play for a dud. Sure.
The estates aren't doing anything, so they're not even getting you out of range of. Well, I guess you had to pass one. They're not even getting you out of range. I guess they were before, but now they're not even getting you out of range of a single province buy. So this is already
Yeah, it's in hand,
eight in
right?
hand. So, all right. Let's see who else is queuing. I don't know how far Honda and Snipeshis got. They're a little ways in. We'll just follow one of Dan or A Libby. We'll follow Dan
Dan's
again.
playing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
queuing.
just in Dan's game again. Man, I remember I played Dan Brooks like 2 years ago or 3 years ago or something when I was like pretty bad,
Mm-hmm.
and I was never like so like dumbfounded. I don't like he just like he just beat me like 4 or 5 times where it was just like so easy. Like he was just playing really fast and just like
Yeah.
not even thinking about what he's doing. And just kill it like just he's like yeah he was I don't know if he's quite as good now because he hasn't played in a bit, but I'm sure he can get there if he starts playing again.
Yeah. I don't think um, you lose too much depending on. I mean, I guess it depends on the length of break, but
Yeah, yeah. So Scrap XO is Dan's opening, and they both kind of trash the states. It's probably still I don't know. What do you think about that?
yeah, I mean, I guess Sierra Lundy goes with an inventor. I think I like the Exorcist. I mean, it's true
Yeah,
you're gonna run out of, I guess, Exorcist targets somewhat quickly. I mean, you can regain. I mean, I guess if you're putting in silvers and stuff. I don't know. In some
yeah,
sense, you really want to get to the Margrave kind of quick because it hurts a fair amount here, and I have to think.
yeah. I'm not. Yeah,
I
I'm not
mean,
sure. I think that
Dan
you
just got 5 copper draw, which was just kind of lucky. But and so now he'll be able to activate his conspirator already, and potentially, I guess he's guaranteed to draw his Margrave too.
let's see. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I was okay. That was not in this shuffle. Never mind. I suppose he'll get another. I might take the 5 over the trash. Yeah, so he goes with the
Yeah,
5 over the trash.
that's good because now now he's gonna have a turret again.
Yeah, the definitely the scraps and the exorcist are kind of already. I mean, I guess you can always hit one with the other, so it's not the biggest deal. For them to run out of the estates, that's still fine.
Yeah. I guess the only reason I was saying anything about Dan's opening was it felt a little bit like, some bad shuffles. He may never hit five. The other his opponent's margraving him, and you
Hmm.
know. But it looks like he's off and running now. So I don't know what the likelihood of just kind of having bad shuffles uh, but I think that opening can backfire some percentage of the time.
Yep. Yeah, I mean but like I mean, what it was up against at least doesn't look much better to me at hitting 5 anyway. So you'd have to
Yeah,
think about whether you would want to do like a silver with one of them, or I guess you could do a gladiator exorcist opening if you're like, I want to hit 5, if that was your focus. Um,
yeah. Well, that was interesting.
he might
I guess
just. I would have thought about just playing the inventor there,
yeah, me too.
but well, I guess the 4 gain isn't that good. The thing about the inventors is that the first one actually doesn't have that many great things to gain. The second one
Yeah,
is great, but like you don't. I mean, it's fine to take conspirators, but they're not that great, and
yeah. I'd probably
they
rather
kind of get in
not
the
have
way.
them.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
at
like
some
early on.
at some point, right? They're relatively safe, but early on, they're not that nice.
Yeah, I agree.
But like this will be good. This is still a double 5 turn. He can gain another,
Triple
and then he
five.
can buy it in.
Oh,
Not triple 5, but
oh no, double five. You're right. The first one was four.
I would have. I
Definitely.
guess he knew he had an in here. I was gonna say I might have thought about taking another in to shuffle that stuff in, but crown's good too.
Yeah,
And if you know that this is what's sitting, these are the cards sitting in the bottom of your deck, then that's totally fine to not shuffle anything in. I wonder if he knows what the last 2 are to know that it's like a free wisp. I guess not, or it wasn't a free wisp anyway. Yeah, this is out of hand already too, because now he's gonna
yeah,
gain in play on this crown. He can crown inventor for like inventor crown and then crown stables, and this will
yeah.
get out of hand to do. I would do inventor crown. Yeah, yeah. He's just gonna
Oh yeah,
gain 6 things this turn or something. You can do one more gain in play even. Um,
yeah. You could even like put good cards on top and then draw into it or something like that with the conspirator.
yeah,
Um,
right. Here you get like a stables with it, and if you draw the inventor off it, you're happy that you top deck stables, and if you don't draw the inventor, you just go ahead and draw it then. So yeah, I like
yeah,
this a lot.
exactly what he did.
Um, yeah, he's way out of range. The canal I mean, it's fine, but like doesn't matter. I guess it helps the inventor do the 5s immediately. I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I he's just so far ahead. It seems like a fine buy to me. Yeah, I don't want to like to kind of respond to chat. I think the canal's fine, but like
Oh yeah,
two 5s would have been probably fine too. Um,
yeah. So the question
or
is,
pass on by, I guess would probably be fine from this position, but obviously not what I
Yeah,
want to do.
or buying curse would be fine. Like,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't affect his winning probability very much.
I'm a little surprised he didn't get maybe another Margrave off over one of these stables, but I guess.
Oh yeah, there's the Wisp Inventor thing too. So Wisp or Labs is pretty good.
Ooh. I mean, he's he's done something on this turn to, I think, underplay it a little bit, because I'm pretty sure I think he should be able to get more gain and play out of this, but this is still all fine.
Yeah, he might be minimizing some function of like thinking and also making the right plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it makes this deck basically completely reliable. Um, so and uh, CR Lundy is just not. He's had kind of, I don't know. I keep seeing him draw two exorcists together. So
I would think Dan could pile here.
oh yeah,
Would be
absolutely.
my guess, if he makes sure to crown gains. This
Right.
is, well, if he gets, yeah.
Yeah. So
So,
chain another crown here.
yeah. He might be a little short, I don't know, but I would have gotten a Margrave. Yeah, this is his thing with the stables. He can get crowns. I mean, I guess maybe he is. I wouldn't have taken as many inventors as he's taken, though. At this point, maybe he's just going for the province empty. That's also a. I was like looking for a three pile, which of course is silly. He can just empty the province. um, all right, so Dan's up 2-0. He's joined the ranks of the 2-0ers, which is quite a few people at this point. We don't have much separation in the leaderboard yet, but
Yeah.
all right, let's try and follow. Let's do CR Lindy and Ammo.
Cool. Cool.
To get to leave the Dan train for a little bit.
Let's hope I'm friends with at least one person in every game. But there's no guarantees there. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I have to.
Well, you can follow me if I am. The problem will be if we can't either follow each other or follow one of the players.
Yeah, but you must have like a lot of friends now. Now that you've been doing Quarantine Cup for like 7 weeks straight.
Yeah, I mean,
Like you must have.
I also just, I mean, like Tracer's commented with me on two of them, so I can bone with Tracer's friend list, and I
All
haven't
right.
actually
Yeah.
added that many people that weren't already on my list during Quarantine Cups. A few though, for sure. So they've gone Catapult Silver and Catapult Caravan Guard.
Yeah. So who got the Caravan Guard? CR Lundy.
CR Lindy
Okay.
got the Caravan card. Dan, or not, Amo drew the 5 with his silver, so that's nice because you can buy your Caravan Guard if you happen to have your falconer in a hand where, I don't know if it's collision. I guess most of the time you're going to be able to just play the falconer, but oh, look at that. So Sierra Lundy activates Amo's falconer there.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Sierra Lundy had a really good shuffle. Basically, Amo attacked, and Sierra Lundy played 2 caravan guards and hit 5, which is like
Yeah,
that's wild.
That's a good turn off of a catapult.
Yeah,
attack.
like his opening was not supposed to hit 5, and it did. I mean, I don't know.
It can hit 5. You just have to play it. I mean, if you play turn 3, of course, it's reasonable to get 5. Not as likely as the silver, but
Anyway, what's the game
I mean,
plan
I
here?
don't know
You think?
how it actually works out with kind of what do you I don't know. The decks aren't going to do a whole lot. You know, there's just you can try to amass chariot races, I guess.
Yeah. I guess my question is there like a chance that treasure map dominate kind of thing works where you top deck 4 goals and then dominate? Is there any possibility of that working?
No. I mean, I guess yes, but I wouldn't try it.
Yeah, I
mean,
wouldn't
it's
try
not
that
that
either.
bad to have 4 goals. I mean, it's nice to have 4 goals in this deck, but I would probably just end up buying them one at a time more than try to doing treasure map. I mean, gold is really good here with the chariot races and stuff, but I think I would just buy them
Yeah.
as I went along.
Yeah, so like there for Sierra Lundy, I probably would have trashed the state and taken the chariot race, but it's pretty. Um, um, I guess that was fine too.
And here's nice, yeah, like Sierra Lenny getting the expensive cards here is good again. When you have fewer of the chariot races, then you get these turns where Ama just plays cantrips and buys a 3.
Yeah,
I guess
that's
I don't know if he can get a 3 piles. So this was pretty sad for Amo because he had copper on top, but he still didn't hit that many times. I guess he hit a few, but I guess 4 of them hit. Maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah, a bunch of them hit. So
yeah.
you might trash the Falconer. I don't know. I would just buy gold. Or he gets a problem. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I think it's a general principle of chariot race that it's like more important to have less junk cards in your deck than more chariot races. Uh, yeah, I rarely see like winning the split being that important
Yeah,
with the
I
card.
agree. I think it's like sometimes you just keep getting them because you don't have something else you want anyway. But I agree. It's not like having 6 versus 4 chariot races means that much and can sometimes be a disadvantage.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it just it interacts with itself too poorly. Like if you have 6 chariot races, then you're going to hit more chariot races. You know,
Yeah.
I mean that's not. 6 is still better than 5, but there's definitely some
Right.
diminishing returns.
Yeah, and it depends on what the rest of the deck compositions are for both players, whether it's whether there's any advantage one way or the other. But
Yeah.
Amo just
Anyway, it looks
buys
like
nothing. He doesn't like. I mean, I guess I see his point. I mean, at this point, Amo probably does not want to buy provinces. That's just gonna. I think harem buys are probably his nicest thing he can get. Every province he buys is just bringing the game closer to the end, and I don't think he wants that.
that was a cute play by Sierra Lundy, although I don't know if it's good. but um, he bought a harem and then activated his falconer with it.
Hmm. Didn't he
I've never
have?
seen that.
Didn't he have 8?
Yeah, he had 8. I don't know why he didn't buy a
Yeah,
province,
I
but
it. Yeah, I would have got a province. Um, and like right, like there's like chat saying the card he gained isn't even very good.
no, it's terrible. Nothing's probably better,
So
especially with 3 card hands.
it's not. Yeah, yeah, it's not help. I mean, you're not gonna have the 3 card hand that often, I don't think, but the it's not good for against the chariot races. Um, and when it does show up in the, certainly the second copy is really sad. Um, and the candlestick makers are pretty sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean the thing with is like if you buy the harem, I mean you're winning by emptying the provinces. That's the only way you're winning. I guess you
yeah.
could
And I
win
think
by emptying the harem. Oh, Amo got a. Now you're just not winning ever. Um,
that's huge. Yeah,
yeah, you can't you have a sadder deck. What you had was a points lead. Now you don't have that. So
so we did see it dominate this game, which
yeah,
is,
we did.
I guess,
It's just some combination of, I guess, caravan guards sitting aside and chariot race. No, I guess it was pure chariot race. He didn't have any.
yeah,
He just drew a bunch of his money that he had in one hand.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, this one feels over now.
Yeah, the seller.
Uh,
Sad. I mean, he has to buy the province. There's no. He doesn't win by buying harems. He doesn't win by buying the province either. But like, you're gonna need to get both of them and some other stuff to win. So.
yeah. So this is the kind of thing where if like AMO was trying to like it's probably like if he were really competitive about this thing, he would be frustrated because like this game's completely over, and
Yeah. It probably isn't enough. I would have to add up. It's going to end up being like 2 or 3 minutes, maybe. So it's probably okay for him.
it's
But
probably fine. It's fine.
but yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's also a break from thinking for a little bit, so it's
Hmm.
not. All right, we're following AMO Fet.
Sure. So many cues. There he is.
Your client is like ahead of mine. You said there he is, and
Oh,
then
I'm looking at the Discord channel. I
okay,
just meant he's queuing in uh,
okay,
the
cool.
channel.
So who's in the
Will
lead
be
now?
left. Let's check. So right now, Shad and Dan both have 15. Cyrix and Lemon Spawn and Sam have 10.
Oh, Xerix is playing. He's pretty fast. I think like as a play, like he plays pretty fast. So I wonder. I bet you he'll be good.
Yeah, he definitely plays fast. I don't know. Maybe Titan Trick got a game.
Okay, let's check out Titan Drake.
Although maybe they're a little ways in. Psychomatic's typing, so maybe Amo and Psychomatic will play.
Okay, great.
All right. I Guess gear silver poacher gear.
Yeah, I'd probably lean poacher, but actually, well, the thing about silver gear is it's like a clean shuffle. Um, so
That's
you
true.
know, you
That's true. Yeah, if the gear doesn't miss, then
right if the gear doesn't miss, and then your fives in your shuffle, your counterfeit. So I think the gear silver opening is better than poacher gear,
yep.
just because of the shuffle considerations. But
I mean, here you're just gonna build up to like a big city quarter or wine merchant payload kind of thing. Looks like to me. Someone took a cursed
yeah,
village, which looks pretty bad to me, especially at this point. I mean, I don't know that.
yeah,
I mean, you get the hex, and it's not even really doing anything for you yet, right? When you play it, it's going to be a normal village.
unless you draw it with your turn and then it doesn't draw at all, which is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happened
yeah.
with
Right,
Psychomatic.
right. At best, it's a regular village.
Um, and
I,
it's gonna
I,
happen again because
yeah, I agree with Wandering Winter. The second counterfeit looks a lot nicer, but even just a wine merchant looks nicer than a cursed village. Um,
yeah, yeah.
so Amo,
Now he
I
can set
think
his cards fully aside and draw 0 cards next turn.
it's such a bizarre buy.
Yeah. I guess my wine merchant squire here, trash two. Or even city court. Nah, it's probably early for city quarter.
Yeah, probably early for the city quarter. You could you can start thinking about them, but their ammo takes one. The gear does help you take the city quarters maybe a little sooner than you would otherwise.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But still not that clean. Even ammo's not that clean despite having two counterfeits.
Well, they've collided twice and he's been unable to trash. So they're going to collide again here.
Okay.
And he's a monastery too.
Yeah. But then
Uh,
he gets no trash out of there's an estate. Never mind. Okay. So this is good. Okay. So with the set aside, his turn ends up quite nice.
yeah.
You finish
I think
the coppers and you get the. I guess you could think about counterfeit there.
Yeah, yeah, you could hit triple five.
And trash like even the silver, maybe. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah. So you're watching the outcome of the game. I'm watching to see if Psychomatic's Cursed Village ever draws. So far, the answer is no.
well, it,
Um,
it counts right as an action for the city quarter. Of course, we would have wanted him to buy. Probably, I guess not an action necessarily. So that's what it did for him this time. Was it helped his city quarter draw?
that's true. I guess if it were counterfeit, it wouldn't be helping him draw. So
Necropolis for 5, and it came with a diluted. What a deal!
wow.
What a deal!
So if Amofed stalls here, I think Psychomatic's still in the game, which is good. Looks like. Uh, although he's a little behind, but
He did not even play the squire first. That is strange to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He would have surely still had reasonable set asides either way.
He had Gear Squire another action in his hand, right? So if he
Yeah,
drew City Quarter, he could have kicked off.
yeah.
Um,
And if he
So
just
I don't
drew,
know.
whatever, he can still set aside a thing. I mean, what he ended up drawing was a gear, so he would have been good to play that again. I mean, he would have been happy to play that. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah, I agree with you.
This Psycho. Oh, yeah, I guess you can pay debt in the middle of playing treasures.
Oh, I didn't. I don't think I've ever done that before.
It's because I was confused, like why he had stopped, but I guess he's counting, and he just wanted the debt gone to make the counting a little cleaner.
Yeah, sure.
So you can, yeah, you're allowed to repay debt like any time in your buy phase. So I think, yeah, anytime. So you can't really buy anything else, or you can buy a squire, but
Yeah,
what's a copper for?
to counterfeit it, it's like $2.
Yeah, I would be leery of doing that. You can always gain a silver with your squire.
I mean, couldn't he have bought another squire though? 'Cause
Potentially.
he didn't even. He had some money left over, didn't he? Or am I
No,
crazy?
he had two for wine merchants. He just had three left. So he had to keep two of that to get his wine merchants back. Oh, I'm gone. I'm not on the internet. Sorry, I must have.
Talk solo for a bit.
All right, I'm back.
Definitely
I didn't
back.
notice.
Okay.
I thought I had just stunned you into silence. With
No, I
whatever
was.
incredible insight I had provided.
I didn't know how to do it on my own. I was floundering there. I was scared you were gonna leave me out there to commentate on my own.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi dropped or something.
All right, good. Good to hear you're alive and well. I was slightly worried. So, how are piles looking?
I don't know. No one's gonna do the city quarters anytime soon, I don't think.
Yeah, so what do you so I guess yeah, Amo fit is 12s. Can Psycho hit triple? Probably, right? So you can't buy province.
You're not gonna buy province anyway, because you're not gonna lose all your wine merchants.
Oh yeah, true. That's also true. Yeah. But even if you wouldn't, I don't think province.
Yeah, but there you can't. Someone in chat said they can't hear me, but I don't know. That doesn't seem to be the issue for at least you. So
I can hear you. I think you're all right. Look at that cursed village go.
you're too kind, Johns. Oh yeah, Power Curse Village.
So yeah, can he win here?
Psychomatic won't. He has 7 debt.
That's true. He's got that debt.
I don't think he's gonna have $39.
No, but I don't think you can take a province here, can you?
No.
Just take some nobles, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
Trust me.
I don't know if he has many outs. I mean, having being that far in debt this turn is really
Yeah.
well. I mean, unless you could threaten 4, I guess it didn't matter too much the debt. But
I mean, I still think Psychomatic's winning. Like,
I'm not sure. He didn't set anything. I
he
guess
said
he
a city
set
quarter
one
side.
city quarter. Nobles, duchy, counterfeit. Because I don't know if Amo can get to. I don't know what Amo's total money is if like all the squires are able to get cash, get silvers
Yeah.
for him. Because if they do, and that's like enough to quad potentially, that's what I don't know.
Right. Right. I agree. My guess is he's short, but I also just this is just like a total
Like,
speculation.
there's no way like the poacher should be played there. There's no way that that's the right order.
Anyway, it's looking like he's gonna fall slightly short.
I'm that was just maybe he didn't have the actions, but he could have got what did the nobles? Nobles was played for actions. I mean, he could for sure have gotten another silver
Right.
over the gear play, but I guess that's short still.
That's what is that? $4 more on their silver
Yeah.
because it gets counterfeited. Um, well, this is just losing, I think. I don't think he could have gained
Yeah.
2 silvers.
No, he couldn't gain 2 silvers. He could just
Yeah, because
I mean, he could have, but then he wouldn't have been able to play one of the wine merchants. So he could have gotten 1 more silver and played it for sure, but that would have not been enough.
yeah.
All right, Curse Village, too good, too strong.
Do you think that buying the provinces was right for Amofit, or do you think he should have like tried to buy some duchies and stuff? You think it was
I would have at least looked at the other things more than just quick triple province.
yeah.
I didn't have time to look at the scores and count anything up. Um, so the Psycho's just gonna turn off spec chat. Cool. Yeah, I'm in the Psychomatic Titan Drake game, by the way.
Okay.
I would have at least checked if there was some kind of green I could buy that wasn't. I would have at least made my opponent do the 4 provinces, which I guess Psycho probably would have gotten to, but
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard though because I mean it is true that like on a city quarter board like either you're gonna completely stall and basically have no money or you're gonna draw everything like
yeah,
once you do. So if you thought if Psychomatic was definitely getting 4 provinces, then I could see that the 3 provinces could be a good play, just because
yeah.
you know they are like 2 provinces maybe, and then probably 2 provinces better.
Though if you think he's gonna dud, you can buy other stuff.
Set
That's
up to quad
that's
yourself.
yeah. If you're under the assumption that he's gonna dud, you can buy engine components, um, and have the finish in a single turn, or payload whatever.
That's true. That's true.
Hi, Wandering Winder.
Hello.
Hey, WanderingWinder.
Hello. I assume you want Old Witch here.
Yeah.
I think a seer maybe. I think about it at least. Yeah, Steph agrees with me, so obviously I'm right.
The pair with the Pearl Diver, I guess there's some.
Now I'd switch, but I like the first Old Witch.
Yeah, it's close. It's certainly close. Yeah, I mean curses will be really annoying this game. Like you can clean them up with hideout, but then you lose
Do
a
you?
card.
I like this being an Old Witch more than if it were a Seer.
The cache is nice.
Yeah, that was nice too.
It's if you're not wanting to trigger there, which doesn't look like you are. The chameleon play there looks pretty nice.
Yep.
It's a good draw. It's a really good draw. I mean, I guess at that point the deck state was such that that was almost.
This is a for sure drawn deck, right? Because it's Old Witch there.
Yeah.
Because you knew Copper was on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You need another village.
This is where you're supposed to check your opponent's hand and see that he has the curse and play your other terminals.
That was a really bad play, not knowing Titan Drake had a curse in hand. I don't know how he didn't know that.
I knew,
All,
so I don't know what his excuse was.
exactly. All the specs knew.
I kind of wanted. See, I want more buys too. Like I kind of want another Baron, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably.
but you don't have the terminal space
Yeah, you
really.
don't have room for that. I mean, I'd be okay with Baron and Duplicate for now anyway, I think.
Not sure that I would have trashed a state there. You think you need all this money?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need all this money,
You
right?
need 12.
I'd much rather trash 2 coppers.
Yeah, it's got to be way better. Also, estates are drawn by Seer.
Yeah, but that's like the main reason. Also, it's 2 of them instead of 1. But
Yeah.
I don't really.
get
Well,
not duplicating anything.
Yeah.
Maybe more duplicates is better than more barons. I don't know. It depends on what you're heading for, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, there is Duchy Duke.
It's all kind of
But-
hard to. Well, I guess you still have quite a few trashes before the hideouts are. It's gonna become hard, I think, to. Unless you get an IGG, I guess, gonna be hard to continue playing terminals forever.
Yeah, but I think, I don't know, by the time that you're running out of stuff, I kind of think the game is close enough to over. Maybe I'm wrong.
There's at least definitely going to be 2 piles. I guess it's just if there's a third. Or the. I don't know. I don't think they're going to have run through the provinces by then, but yeah, if they do the races, then that certainly will work in time. If
I mean, I could
call your
I could
duplicates.
see going for Duchy Duke.
Now that you said races, though, I mean, you have top deck control with Seer, right? You get a few provinces. Although no, you can only race each card once. So
Yeah.
so I guess that's not insanely good, but I mean, Seer's definitely improved the chariot races quite a bit, though, because they also fish out all your like lower cost cards. If your opponent top decks like
No, they don't. They actively don't, right? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by lower cost cards. They
I mean,
leave your
true to-
coppers and curses.
That's true. They leave your coppers and curses, but they, like, I mean, once your deck's like, once you have like, if your deck's mostly barons and like seers and duplicate, you'll have a lot of seers on top, and you'll be able to, activate those. If your opponent has like a hideout and you have like seers, you'll be able to get a lot of chariot race points.
Titan Drake resigns. It looked pretty fair to me.
Yeah, I was.
Let's see. We can try to see if Titan Drake hops back in. We can go to follow him since we've watched a couple of Psychomatic games now in a row. Or if just some other game pops up in the meantime. And if Titan Drake doesn't re-enter the queue, then we can watch Psychomatic play a third game.
Yeah, we can also watch Xerix. Looks like he's about to play.
Yeah, Xyrix is in the queue, and looks like Titan Drake may be playing him.
Okay. I hopped into the Xyrix board.
Is it Xerix? Not I don't know why I thought it was Xerix.
Well,
someone said
no,
Xerix one time.
I do not know what the correct pronunciation is, and I believe Tracer was saying it the way you're saying it, and he said something to the effect that he thought that was how it was said, and I don't know. I'm just stuck in my ways, and I didn't make any effort to say it differently.
Okay, all right.
So it probably is how you were saying it, Xerix. I don't know, but
well, I have no idea what it means.
So how much do you want to buy a cavalry here on turn 2?
What do they get? The farms? Nah.
I advance.
Oh, advance.
I just want to draw cards to advance into border villages faster.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
That could be.
You're giving up remake, but so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, you're right. The advance is really, really nice. What are your odds of finding either one of the cavalry or the farmer's market if you do that?
It should be what? There's 2 cards in 6, and you have 2 chances. But you have 2 chances at them, right?
Yeah, it's not.
So it's like no, it's a lot better. It's
1 minus 4/6 times
3/5.
3/5. Whatever that
so
is.
That's 60%.
Pretty good.
Wait, why do you have 2 chances at it? I'm a bit confused.
2 cards. You
draw 2 cards from cavalry.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah, okay.
So it's just the 1 minus the odds of finding a non-action twice.
And if you miss, it's not that bad because you'll get it the next turn. But if you hit, you get. I mean, there's a good chance of getting both turns, right? And then you're just off to the races.
Oh my god, this deck is just completely insane. I don't even like.
This is super funny.
Oh yeah, loops.
The loop.
And cavalry gains you more things to advance.
Yeah. Which he chose.
Yeah,
I would have played those at that point. Right?
I mean, you can. Is there a win here?
Yeah, probably, right? Oh,
I mean, I certainly would play them. You're buy limited, right? Is the
Yeah.
thing. So it would have to be like some kind of, I don't know, farmer's market maybe, but
Yeah, I would probably try the wharfs, I guess, is what I would be aiming for, but I don't think he would. I don't think he could quite empty.
well. Anyway, you're way ahead.
Yeah.
why didn't you play the wharfs? I'm confused. Couldn't you have played those wharfs? Or am I losing my mind?
You could have played one of them.
Well, whatever. Like now I get like
Doesn't really matter, I don't think.
it doesn't. It doesn't. But
Yeah, Zyrex is going to win on turn 8.
He'll
I
just
presume.
have it in hand basically from the start here, or close to it.
Got to play one more plus buy card.
Yeah, and have the
I guess not
the
be
number of
behind. Oh,
actions
nope,
in
not
hand.
even. It's
Oh, because he lowered the war. Yeah.
yeah, I think he could have finished in 7, but
probably, but whatever. It's absurd.
Well, there you go.
yeah.
Where to now?
We can just see Cyrix play another game if he finds an opponent.
Yeah, I'll just hang here. Someone let me know if there's a better or game starting more immediately.
I'm here too, so we're all here, so we'll just nobody else has posted in the Discord to suggest that they would.
Looks like Shad is doing really well. If I look at the standings here.
Yeah, right now
5-0.
Shad is up 5-0, and then Cyrix and Lemon are both 4-0. Dan is at 4-1, so.
Anders and Sycomatic winning the race to play the most games. With 6 each.
What's like the most wins anyone's gotten during the Quarantine Cup? Just generally.
Probably one of the weeks Tracer won.
It was like
He played a lot of games.
somewhere between 12 and 15 or something.
Yeah, I think it was. I'm thinking 13, but that was the range.
I got that week we lost like 20 minutes. I got 10, I think.
Yeah. I think I got 10 last week. But I played, I went, yeah. Anyway,
Looks like Sam and Titan Drake are gonna play.
okay, cool. I can watch that one. It's a pretty good field today. A lot of good players playing.
Yeah, they're not too bad. Or at least one of them is not too bad. Oh, more cavalry. What do you know?
Where's Advance? You can put Fairy on it.
Yeah. I never remember which landmarks is which. Oh,
This is a
Labyrinth.
second game.
Oh yeah, hunting party. I don't know.
So Paddock and Cavalry are both real good for... So you remodel into Cavalry here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like the Fairy remodel opening. I'm just not sure about hunting party in particular. I guess, I don't know.
Just gets 2
Yeah.
hunting parties.
And then Titan Drake misses and has to get a,
This is real
Settlers.
bad for Titan Drake.
Just having settlers. Settling for settlers.
At some point soon, I would think as Sam, I'd be wanting to, maybe not yet, but so I'd probably take 2 hunting parties here, but then soon I'm going to want to switch to Festival, I think.
yeah. Yeah, actually, I like the hunting
Actually,
party opening.
yeah, that's
though.
probably better.
Yeah, I was gonna say once you have the 5 for it, go ahead. He's got enough hunting parties, he'll be able to
Draw, okay.
draw it fine.
I guess the other fairy trick here is with Prince.
Right. But then you have to get a prince, so
And play it.
Yeah, the same old problems.
Okay, so I mean, you could, I don't know, hunting party festival. Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know that you
Yeah, I
need
think a
this many
festival
hunting
though.
parties.
It would have
I mean,
been
he's
nice.
way ahead anyway, so
Yeah, it would be nice to gain and play a second festival here.
Yeah. And then Titan Drake just triggered this like horrible shuffle. By playing the hunting party
well,
before the settlers.
yeah, but I don't know. He kind of needs some good luck.
Yeah, but he could. Yeah, I mean, but his hunting party wasn't going to draw. Like, he could have just played the settlers first.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that would have been better, but
Sam didn't manage to toss any coppers into the discard.
uh,
I guess a
take-
cavalry.
I think so. Yeah, I want the extra buy. And now I really want another festival. I'd probably ferry the festivals and buy one.
Yeah, that looks
And buy
good.
two.
Paddock. I'm okay with a paddock. I would mind Prince Steph just based on.
Paddock is fine. I'm just worried about, like, I want to get more buys, but I guess you can remodel into more festivals.
Yeah, I would be looking to definitely try and gain and play a festival, though. I guess it's a little hard just on the number of coppers he still has.
I mean, I think he's actually drawing incredibly well, so
Yeah. He didn't, I guess last turn he didn't do it, but maybe he didn't really try to do it.
he drew his whole deck. He just didn't play the last hunting party to draw the one card he had down there, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, I knew he was drawing deck. I meant more the gain and play part.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which you basically need to hit a horse with the remodel to do. Or I guess a cavalry.
The cavalry. So you remodel cavalry to cavalry here, or no?
Just decides to go ahead and stop.
Oh, I thought he could buy
Now
cavalry and move
now
on.
that is, in my opinion, too many festivals.
I think it's
For
fine.
the buys. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to lose because of it, but
Oh, I mean, I just like the extra festivals. You can buy cavalries and or paddocks, and then
yeah.
recoup your draw that way. The world is his oyster, and or burrito.
Shad managed to go up 6-0.
I mean, Titan Drake's deck is now good. He's just like a turn or two turns behind, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to remodel into. You want to remodel the cavalry, I guess? I don't know. That doesn't seem as good to me as just remodeling the estate into the cavalry and then buying the more expensive thing.
Can he buy anything expensive?
Well, he wouldn't have had to play as many coppers if he didn't have to buy cavalry.
Oh, he bought a cavalry. Okay, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's weird to me. Like, you don't want the estate anyway.
Right.
Another paddock here, I guess. Like keen to play. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I want to turn probably horse into paddock.
Yeah, it's even better actually. Yeah.
This is one of these where it's pretty easy to have horses on the top of your deck.
I
every
wonder if
turn.
you. Part of me wonders if he's got some kind of weird, very convoluted pile out here. But I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't see
Maybe
it
if
at
you
all.
flip the ferry around at some point.
Next turn, maybe.
He should have triggered this shuffle, though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I go ahead and lose a horse to have three on top or whatever.
I was also thinking about getting another remodel.
It's like
See, I
this hand is.
I typed my yes to try to answer the "is this quarantine" question, but it works well for the "is Dan Brooks playing" question too.
covered everything.
I lucked into having the right answer.
He fortunately didn't say is Dan Brooks not playing.
That's right. Certainly you go estate into cavalry here, right?
He's going with the buy.
I think this is just worse. Whatever.
Probably costs you more money, right? One of the remodel dollars isn't getting used.
Right.
Though I guess maybe you can't do it this sequence where you get to play the festival. Or you could, but you have to get another cavalry then.
I'm not sure I don't want another.
Right. Yeah, definitely. You couldn't do it with just those gains.
I understand province, but it's not going to save you.
Yeah.
So let's see if Sam draws you.
I guess he's like, well, he
cavalry,
can draw
right?
with cavalry. You can always draw with cavalry.
Yeah, he's not gonna not draw.
I guess he still has 4 stop cards, but 4 more stop cards, he could get the super dud.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He's still not dudding.
All right, there's so many cavalries left.
Oh, he stopped there?
He's giving up.
That seems like the worst of all possible worlds.
Well, Time Drake needs to, from the very start here, be thinking about if there's...
I'm going to pile cavalries and something.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
Play these horses. Play the scheme.
Sam could have had a shuffle that had like 3 or 4 horses in it, but he just didn't.
I mean, he also could have either not bought any cavalries or bought more cavalries there.
Yeah.
I think this is about like the worst number.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he bought more, he probably gets 2 pile out, right?
I think so. I don't know that I don't think I ever would take the time for Prince here. I still don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, I actually don't get that at all. Like, why do you want a Prince here? I mean, it just seems like
I mean, you can Prince a hunting party or a paddock or whatever, but which is cute. I just don't think, like, the 8, I could probably be buying 2 or 3 5s or something.
He should.
But if Sam...
Oh, sorry.
No, Sam just triggers that shuffle like he said. There's no... like, he doesn't have to worry about... And even, yeah, and he still probably would have won if he just bought cavalries.
So, what's down there? Okay, so play festival.
Can you
now buy festival cavalry?
Well, you ferry the cavalry first, right?
Oh yeah, festival. I think you can go festival, ferry cavalry. No.
No.
Yeah. I think it was.
You go festival, ferry cavalry, buy cavalry.
I think it's guaranteed. I think it was totally guaranteed. I didn't count the money, but it's not that much money. It's like 6.
I mean, 9, a Prince hunting party might be better, as good 15. As 2 non-Princed, but to get a Prince hunting party, I both have to buy a Prince and then not play a hunting party that I collide with my Prince and play the Prince. I mean, I don't think it's that much worse than just getting 2 hunting parties, but I do think it's worse. Anyway, I assume Sam wins here.
Yeah, that was sad because I think he did have it. So it's a 6 and then 9, and then the cavalry. Rest of that is just $15. And then he needed some points.
Festival.
He needed some points, but
I mean, I don't see how Sam ever fails to win here now.
I can't believe how many cards he has. I guess they're all horses. He had like 30 cards there.
He has at most 5 more horses. Because there's... Looks like it was... Yeah, 5. I mean, anyway, it's extremely over. You could probably 4-pile and win. Maybe 5.
4 would be pretty easy.
4 seems pretty easy.
Yeah, I think 4 you just buy cards, right? You can just buy cavalries and paddocks, festivals, stuff.
Sad.
All right. We can just try and follow Sam, maybe. All right, Chad's still just there at 6-0 with 30. Dan is 5-1, 22. Cyrix and Lemon Spawn both have 17, and Honda.
Tracer at 15.
Yep.
Started late, it looks like.
Yep. He's just got 3 games in.
No one's queuing into Sam.
No luck for Sam.
Is A-Libby not? Maybe A-Libby's taking a break.
Here he is.
There you go. Oh, these names jump around so fast.
It's always funny. Maybe they already played, though. I don't know.
According to the sheet they have.
Oh. Well, I guess if A-Libby finds someone. There we go.
Here we go.
I guess I'm willing to... I mean, I'm doing Exorcist, Silver Exorcist, Wishing Well, I guess. Oh, it goes Exploration. I guess that's nice for getting the Margrave.
Pursue!
What about Silk Merchant Exorcist? Or is that too risky by hitting 5? Probably doesn't hit 5.
Wait, what Exorcist?
What Exorcist?
Exploration Exorcist?
Oh, sorry. I thought Silk Merchant was on the board.
No.
Never mind.
I thought that's what you said, and I was just like, oh, what?
I too would like the thing that's not available.
Yeah.
Here I think is, well, maybe not. Like I always think about, can I pursue favorably on all these places, but probably there you can't.
Yeah,
I don't have enough pursue games to think about to use
Well,
it really.
it's really hard to think about like which shuffles you want to trigger and not. Exploration makes you a little bit more slanted towards it, right? Because if you're just pursuing with all your money, you also get a villager and a coffers.
Yeah.
But
Pursuit's interesting to me. I think it's like a little bit. It's definitely like a good amount better than Scouting Party. I think. Um. And so yeah, I don't use it enough just because it's like a new card.
It's sort of harder to think about though, as far as the inverse of naming the thing and then
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
what
yeah.
stays versus the scouting party mode of just looking and getting rid of junk.
I mean, it's not entirely clear that it's worse than or that it's better than Scouting Party.
I mean, to me they're both not like.
I think they're vaguely similar.
Not too. Neither of them excite me much when I see them, but
Pursue excites me, but that's not because I think it's wow so strong necessarily. It's more of a ooh, new fun things to think about.
yeah, you need that pursue village green action.
Pursue with Villa and Patron.
Oh right.
No, you can't. You don't have the money.
That will make it tough.
I'm also not sure that you would want to there because, I mean, I don't know, maybe you would.
It's like he saw his exploration coffer afterwards and thought he had it the whole time.
Yeah, those rules are real unfriendly stuff. Now here I definitely want to, I'm pretty sure I want to pursue.
Yeah, definitely.
Buy a 5. But that gets me back to my Margrave and stuff faster. Pursue wisps probably. There's a wisp down there, 2 coppers and what, a 2nd silver, I think.
Yeah. Sounds right. I don't know.
And what card do I want to buy for 5? I think I want a Lost City.
I guess if you're deck tracking, A Libby's hand is already really good. Or good, good enough.
I think I want Lost City before I want Catacombs because I only have 2 villagers and I don't want to... You're going for Workers' Village Silver, okay.
That's not too exciting to me. I mean, I'm definitely not buying silvers once I'm hitting my price points, but not drawing deck. That to me is not
I mean,
looking very
if it was a
good.
choice between Workers' Village Nothing and Workers' Village Silver, I would take the silver, but...
Right.
And he's rewarded for getting that silver.
I've thrown something. Thrown Catacombs.
What? I'm confused.
Oh, he didn't.
He's
have
got
2
one buy.
buys. Never mind.
Aren't you also missing money to be able to get thrown Catacombs?
Yeah, he had one buy and $6.
I didn't,
Very confused.
I didn't do very well there. At the counting and talking.
Probably
Remember when people
Shakalaki's table. Sorry.
Shakalaki does not understand how the quarantine cup works. But that's just because he hasn't played it yet. So he needs to do that, and then he would know. Shad went up 7-0.
We gotta watch Shad.
Scepter? I don't think I like Scepter.
Scepter is just so like I remember when people thought that card was gonna be pretty decent. I don't know what happened to it.
There's situations where it's real nice.
You don't even have action payload here.
What I was gonna say, but there's no action that you particularly want to replay in your buy phase here. I don't think.
There's just,
I mean, it does.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it was maybe a little bit tricky because it looks like it's a throne room that is a treasure, but it's a lot worse to play. A lot of the actions are a lot worse to play once you've already played treasures.
Right. Well, basically anything that draws, it doesn't help you with, which is the most. Yeah.
That might have been some of the similar issue with why people were so high on capitalism originally.
Yeah.
right. The buy phase stuff is really bad unless it's like all pure buy phase. To try and go between the two doesn't.
Well, unless there's also like Villa or something.
Right. Yeah. If you can switch, then you can go either direction. Then of course it's different, but.
Sure.
Yeah.
If it costs like 3, it'd be like fine. It'd be like I think it like should be like
I think it's
$3.
priced fine. I think it's actually.
It's a fine card. Not every card needs to be strong.
Yeah, I think it's a $5 card, but I mean,
Like how it's like way worse than Throne Room though. For example.
Yeah, but you're not going to make it 3. It's a silver already. You're not going to make it.
You're
not going to make it 3. You're not going to make it 3 or a 4.
Like you're not even going to make Stash cost 4 because.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Stash at 4.
It's good at 4, really.
Well, like you can just always make sure it bottom decks, which makes you a lot more likely to draw. And if you were getting a silver anyway, it's just so much better.
Yeah, that's true.
Top decks early and bottom decks later.
Yeah, Stash was never re-implemented. I think we've just forgotten about Stash. Or is it implemented now? Just like banned or something?
It's not implemented. Steph just remembers my.
I don't know. Is it free to implement? Like, is it just flipping a switch? Then yeah, flip the switch. But if it requires almost any effort, no, it's not worth the effort.
Exactly.
Steph just remembers a scavenger stash game we played in league or a tournament one time, and he can't get over that.
Scavenger stash isn't even like particular. It's a thing to know, but it's not even like, oh my gosh.
Well, a lot of those 2-card things are like that. Even they're just Though it does work on like. I mean, I don't know about on a modern. I haven't never played it in the modern set of Dominion cards.
There's also a lot of things that disrupt it, like any discard attack. Well, not Urchin, but Mercenary does.
Yeah. So like back when I was able to play Scavenger Stash, it was reasonably good.
Yeah. There are a lot more weak cards then, and fewer events and projects and stuff.
Yeah.
The landscapes are really like the thing that have like really kicked up like how often you need to go big or complex. I think. Just because of, they don't take kingdom space, so.
Well, they also don't take up space in your deck.
Right. Yeah.
Both things are important.
Yeah.
then the ways to also further on that.
Yeah, just any of the landscapes.
Do you play this Wisp?
I don't know what's down there.
I don't think I think it's just treasures, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Like, the villager is too important to me at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seeing the
it's
rest of
such
the
an
deck,
important villager.
you don't have that good. I mean, unless you have plans for your buys that are like super consistency focused, but even then,
I mean, I want more villages with my buys anyway, because I don't have enough, but
Yeah, you definitely save that villager. I mean, this is your last villager. Like, hold on tight. Like, use it when you need it.
But Tracer, if you take Transmute off off your ban list, then how will you know the power of Transmute plus, oh, what was that card? Animal Fair.
Transmute Animal Fair. That's a huge power combo. That might break Dominion. We shouldn't.
the stats have proven it.
That's right.
Case closed. I guess he can just pursue whatever these two cards are off. He probably can construct his buy such that, well, I don't know, 12 I guess is a little tight.
And I wouldn't mind exercising something.
Yeah.
I think I want a Lost City, and I kind of want Lost City Gold here, I think. Wow. Workers' Village. I'm not a big fan of Haunted Woods here.
I usually don't bother with it if the attack's never doing much and more likely to be like a consistency boost to them. I guess it kills Exorcist, yeah, but
I just don't care that much.
They're mostly done exorcising usefully. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Haunted Woods
And like,
gainer. It is reliability, but if you're seeing 6 cards, I feel like you should be able to.
plus you have Pursue for that if you really want.
It's fine. I'm not mad about it, but
It's not terrible.
I wouldn't have bought it, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, you definitely lose a little bit of draw for your buck with Haunted Woods.
Why do you Pursue Curse there?
He's wanted to flip the deck, I guess. I don't know what was left. I didn't see what the timing of it was. So he did it because he did it after his buys. He was trying to get
I'm not sure.
Workers' Village on top, I guess.
I guess you want to play the Haunted Woods here. I was going to say, I'm not sure I'd spend the Villager here either, but you want to play the Haunted Woods. I draw this last card.
Do you get a Ghost plus a Throne Room or something instead of the Catacombs? I would have thought about it.
Yeah, that might be.
Because, like, Throne is, like, I don't know, about as good as the Catacombs. At least it's very good still, so. The opponent doesn't have a Haunted Woods, so I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a point they can get one if you get a Ghost, but you'll get at least one play out of it.
I don't know. It seems weird to me that the Lost Cities are at 10, but what do I know?
I can see it. I mean,
even Throne Room Imp might be better than having the Catacombs. I don't know if it's better than Catacombs was Copper versus Throne Room plus Imp. I don't know. I mean, I usually want Lost City. Sometimes I don't get it because I don't know. I usually get it. in Smithy Village decks for sure.
I mean, throne room does make it a little bit. Oh, it's still pretty good, but like,
You don't have to.
it,
Obviously, none of the specific engine components are like, as far as drawing actions, none of it's like you have to have this one card
right.
here. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, yeah, you
And
have
I'm
to measure it all out. But
I'm not saying I'd get, a million of them.
I think there have been times where you could know your opponent is kicking off already. I mean, the main risk of Lost City is not that one card; it's that one card being like the village or
Is the
something.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there have been at least a couple hands where you could be pretty sure they're kicking off.
Pretty sure you want to Throne Workers Village here.
What?
Oh,
Well,
no.
I think he's
undo
gonna, yeah,
Falling
call it,
Aura.
undo that.
Well,
That's,
Alibi will let you. He's a nice guy.
Although, like, the longer you wait,
Yeah.
now you can also see what I'm discarding.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. That's true. If you ask immediately, you know you're gonna draw through. Oh, he's just taking it.
I'm not.
man.
I don't think I would ask for this, but I wouldn't have any problem with him asking for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember like the last time I like did a smithy
it's a
before a
one-round
village thing, and if I don't remember if I asked for something like that.
Yeah, that's not the kind of mistake I tend to make unless it's like a literal misclick.
Right. Yeah. I like I said, I just don't even remember. I don't have a memory of having done that,
Yeah,
which is not to say that I never have. But
you've never
I've
done it.
definitely done it and asked for the undo. So, yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like you have. I mean, as the opponent, I would just be like, yeah, of course. I mean, like you have the village and the thing. You're gonna draw deck. It's not.
Yeah,
There's no information really. Like WanderingWinder said, the discard is sort of makes it harder, but you just if you click it real quick, then that doesn't happen either. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think the part of the reason I like playing Dominion is that people just like I think it would be a lot worse if people just didn't grant undos, like just normally didn't like I don't
it's
know.
really not that bad. You could live in a world without undos, but
Andy, can you keep this door closed? Keep this door closed? No.
sorry, I'm gonna have to server mute our Silverstein.
you're gonna
Oh, that
keep
was him
that.
talking.
Three.
Who's Andy?
The I'll unserver mute you later. I don't think we can do 4.
Oh, I don't know if I would have thrown that. Like if you just play it, you get to have your throne on top next turn.
Yeah, it's better.
Nice. You want to play all these coppers. I mean, I assume you want to buy a card here, so
Yeah, definitely. You don't need doubled Haunted Woods either to kick off.
So we're gonna see how anti-undo Folivora is after he buys a card and realizes he can't exorcist.
I don't know if I wasn't requesting that undo, I wouldn't request this one. This one's like way lower stakes. You're losing $1. Like that one,
Right,
you're
but
losing.
maybe
like,
that's the inverse of how he perceives when you should request an undo, right?
oh, maybe that's true.
To me, this is like I've done something much less egregious. I've just forgotten how the rules work.
See, and everybody has like Steph is saying, everybody has different whatever values about these things. It's
Yeah.
I would.
Freaky grants all and asks none.
I grant all.
That's how he gets that.
I would probably have asked on both.
That's definitely not true.
I wouldn't have done the. I
No,
don't
not,
think
not
would
what you're
have done.
saying.
I don't think I would have even made the first mistake, but this one I could see myself doing, and I would probably ask for the undo.
Yeah. Do you not? Okay.
But in the
I'm
end,
not
fully
sure
void
how I
didn't.
want to use my throne if I'm a Libby there.
This scepter is so sad. I guess it's like a haunted woods.
Does that even work?
I don't know.
You played this turn that's still in play.
Yeah, it does. It does work.
It works if you do it on the same, like, he can't use it as a Haunted Woods here. He could have last turn.
That you play this turn, right? Okay, so it's just like a throne kind of thing, or similar to that.
Yeah, he could have gotten a second Haunted Woods play out of it last turn, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just taking it as the silver there.
Oh, Shad's been bloodied. 7-1.
Wow. Who took him down?
Don't know.
It appears
Sam
to
did.
be
Sam.
Is Sam still in Singapore, or is he still playing in the middle of the night?
I think so.
As far as I'm aware. Tracer is in second now, 5-0. Honda has 24, Dan has 24, Lemon has 19. I would just expect to play. I would have more throne rooms, I feel like, than
I have
either
fewer
player
workers
has.
villages.
So you got 9, 11, 13, 17.
I mean, you're
Just double, I guess.
Oh, I guess this turn you can think about playing the Exorcist at 9, 13.
He's got 17.
Double and trash a copper.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Full of Aura isn't really under-villaged. He had this throne room that he played on Haunted Woods last turn that'll get back in his deck here. Yeah, I like double. Although, I was going to say, if A Libby can just keep doubling, then you're in bad shape, but I guess you're just kind of counting on that not happening. Because, like, A Libby doesn't have a Woods down right now.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
hard.
why is Full of War in bad shape if A Libby's doubling? Isn't Full of War going to be up?
Well, no, I guess that's true. That would be fine anyway.
Yeah,
A Libby has more money than Full of Aura.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure that that's consequential. Like if A Libby drew deck here, A Libby could go Province Double Duchy. But I think that's only heading towards a tie anyway, maybe, if they're both draw their decks every turn.
Yeah, and then also like A Libby's way less reliable. So
I don't know that that's true. Except that A Libby doesn't have a Haunted Woods in play this exact turn. Yeah, I don't. You wouldn't actually be in bad shape. It would just be like plausibly a tie.
I mean, look, he stalls here.
Yeah, but I mean, if yeah, see, this is. I think the consistency for either of them is not
That high.
that high. I mean, obviously, we're just seeing this one game of it, but they're failing to draw both of them. So
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
the scepter
either.
is just such a. This is weird too. It drew perfectly for him, but it's really weird.
I mean, I'm playing all my money here. Again, Exorcist can't trash anything if you buy a card.
Yeah, that's really.
Oh, I buy something. Why am I not buying anything?
Why not calling me?
Time to serve meet somebody else, or is it?
Are you making something?
I think it's Topher's side.
I see. Yeah.
Topher didn't mute himself.
Yeah, he got really lucky on this scepter play to even get this much.
I mean, that was like the
It's like
best he could have possibly drawn. Almost. There's one more gold instead of a copper, but
it's like crazy actually. But it's a weird choice, but it's.
I'm for sure buying Province here, and then it's just a question of what I'm getting with it. Oh, you could pursue after, yeah.
Yeah, you can even rescue the top deck.
Yeah, you want to order these in such a way that when you pursue,
you keep the workers' village.
You keep a workers' village and the haunted woods. Maybe not. Maybe
I would discard everything with the workers' village, but
yeah. Yeah, pursue nicely gets around.
Yeah. So he did the pursue, but he didn't do the top decking right.
Didn't he? Oh, he did. He just got lucky. Okay. Yeah, he probably just clicked like any order.
Yeah.
And it didn't work well. So A-Libby isn't under Wood's attack here, so can't really... make use out of it.
You're discarding them the same either way, Silverstein. You don't want to province in your hand even though you discard it.
So what is this? Yeah, I think it is double. I think. And like, I don't know, wishing well.
If Folivora does Thrones on Smithies, can he get there? Maybe if he bottom decks really well.
It's certainly possible, but
requires like perfect bottom decking, probably, or not perfect,
I don't know,
but very pretty darn good.
You have to draw pretty well, and I don't think A-Libby can play around Folivora drawing that well. Really. Probably take these. Definitely don't take these.
I was gonna say it's kind of hard.
It's not clear. Wish for a village. Okay.
A-Libby, did A-Libby See, Alibi played a Scepter and bought a well, and it could have just been a second Haunted Woods,
It
which
played the
would have
scepter for money, but yeah,
it would
Woods.
have been way better to play it
Yep.
as a Haunted Woods.
Yep.
But he looks pretty good here, regardless. Keep throwing Margrave.
So if you're Folivora, you buy Duchy, make sure to stack it the way you want, and then pursue either the Workers' Village or the Catacombs that's on top of your deck. So you'll make sure that you have left a Workers' Village and a Catacombs.
Yeah. Alibi made a really bad choice on his discard there.
But yeah, I don't really understand that. Naming also Folivora not pursuing well.
Yeah. Alibi had a guaranteed kickoff turn, and
Yeah.
but he also drew a ton of money.
I don't know why you keep the gold. It doesn't make sense to me.
No. But he has double anyway. So.
Yeah. Maybe you just knew all your money was left in your deck and you could draw it for sure or something.
Yeah.
It's possible. Possible they're playing levels beyond us.
I was certainly not keeping track of the decks well enough to save.
Pretty hard.
Save that was possible. Well, of course
Who'd
it
have
was
called
possible,
next?
but to say that it was the thing. I guess we can try Folivora. If I can find.
Or we could watch a Libby and Zyrex.
Yep, either one.
I know we've watched them before.
Yeah, I was gonna see if Folivora got a game because I don't think we'd watch as much of them, but I can't even find them. I thought I added
Yeah,
them, but-
it's E Honda. They're playing against E Honda. They just started.
Okay.
So it's just they've each bought a silver, so we haven't really missed anything.
On his double silver, Folivora gets a Monastery.
And it's
A
sad.
sad draw.
Monastery's probably better than Estate. As in, I'd buy one here.
Just travel.
Oh,
for a
you can
copper,
travel
yeah.
here for 2 coppers. Yeah.
It's like
You hate to
it's like
see it.
it's like a really bad jack. Trade for coppers instead of for silver.
I mean, I think turning 2 estates into coppers is significantly, especially with mint on the board.
Oh, it was the thing to do. I was just saying it was like a poor man's jack of all trades.
I mostly think that the opening of Monastery was pretty bad.
I agree.
Yeah, E Honda looks basically winning already.
Yeah, he probably gets another recruiter, maybe in
Could be a treasurer.
treasurer. So I guess Tragic Hero also is pretty reasonable. Well, you kind of want to hit it to actually explode it, so that's hard to do at this point, or impossible to do at this point.
Well, your second one or something, but
Yeah.
I think I mint a silver here and get another recruiter. I mean, yes, you can recruit golds and get them back. On the other hand, you don't need to. You just don't need, you never need that much actions. You might do it once or twice.
I feel like I play with quite a bit of actions.
I mean, yeah, maybe you just, I don't know. I think I want a council room.
Yeah,
more than
Council Room
Treasure
looks
Hero.
pretty nice.
They're kind of similar.
Really, any of the smithy things kind of look really nice. I mean, Nobles is the least exciting.
Yeah. 2 points just aren't so unlikely to matter much. You could have taken the key there and bought mint.
Has Honda added a gold at all yet?
No, nobody. There's 30 there. There's the first one. I kind of love getting another mint here, and then you can treasure back all the money you need. It's an efficient way to get rid of your coppers. It's probably
how
too
many
cute.
how many coppers does Honda have left? Just 3?
Or
has
2
he
now, I
trashed some
think.
with the recruiter? Yeah,
I
like
think there's
at this point, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously a lot of different treasure stuff you can do about moving things in and out of the trash. How much of it and
Bottom card here is the gold.
pretty sad. He'll be able to traveling fair some nice stuff here though, I assume.
6, 8. This is 11. You could gain a copper from the trash, or you could not traveling fair.
Yeah, I guess not here.
Not in love with the second recruiter. I just don't think you need it.
I kind of expect to need it, but not necessarily right then. I didn't really like those buys either. Recruiter treasurer seems a little.
I mean, I kind of expect I can, like with 1, I can get six villagers every turn. I don't know that I'm playing that
enough.
many terminals.
Yeah.
Well, you're certainly traveling fair here.
I like it. I mean, he's going to way overdraw though, but
Well, they're cheaper than buying more golds.
yeah. But I like it. No, I say I do like it.
Yeah.
It's just like,
And I guess just like when the pile runs out, you just buy a bunch of council rooms that turn or something.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I like having tons of treasurers. I don't think I need tons of recruiters. At some point I might get a second one, but
I think he's actually going to run through, like, I think 1 gold a turn is not going to cut it.
I could see getting to that point, but it's hard for me to imagine that 2 golds a turn isn't going to cut it, though. Yeah.
Tracer really wants them to get cash for some reason. I guess just more money. I guess if you're top decking, it's not unreasonable. Anyway, you're not worried about the consistency really. Though at some point the deck will be big enough that you kind of have to care.
At some point the
Maybe
piles are
not.
going to run.
Yeah, the piles will run.
And that point is probably next turn. Maybe it's another turn after that. I don't know.
Maybe you can empty. Maybe you can empty the caches, and something else.
Maybe you can just empty the copper.
To make Tracer happy.
Maybe you can empty estates and curses this turn. You need like a duchy as well, but I don't know. Unless Full of Aura dominates here. Or something like that. Then you'll probably have to wait another turn.
He can pop. He has 6. How many tragic heroes does 1, 2, 3? He has 6, so he can pop all of them. For caches, do the caches. Oh.
Yeah, you probably could have emptied caches in estates here, right? Oh, I guess you need more than that.
Now he's gonna have to
Get some council rooms.
dominate some, I guess.
Wait, no, this is just all the... No, this isn't all the provinces.
Nope.
I don't know what the win is, if there's a win. I'm not seeing it.
Everything looked pretty expensive. Maybe
Which
you could
pile?
do... I don't know. I can believe that if there were caches that you would have enough money to do something.
How much overdraw did he have, though? I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't check.
Much.
Someone said he wouldn't have drawn to all of them, so...
Yeah, he wouldn't have. He only had 1 card of overdraw there,
Okay.
actually.
So just one more dollar. And not even guaranteed, I guess, to be the copper versus the cash. Or the, you know what I mean. All right.
I'm back, by the way.
Cool. All right, we can maybe Tracer's queuing. He's typing. Let's see the score. Shad is up to 34. Or no, that's Honda. Honda 34.
We could watch Honda and Sycomatic just started.
Sounds good. So Honda 34, Shad 32, Tracer 30, Lemon Spawn 24, Dan Brooks 24.
They've each opened with smugglers. Ooh, how does Invest Messenger? There's a combination for you.
Oh wow, I didn't even think of that ever.
He invested in a 5 though, so he can't even do it.
I mean, it doesn't really help you because
it's
by the
during
time
your
you've
turn.
bought-
You draw the cards.
you've already bought the messenger.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if you need to draw a knight or there's a...
Well, you draw the cards during your buy phase too, right? So it's...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like if there's a NIGHT knight, not KNA.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like if you want to draw a den or something.
Yeah, I totally just parsed it as K, and I don't know why.
No, I realized that. I realized that after I said it. Or if you've got, Villa or something that you get after that. Maybe you've invested in Villa and you messenger Villas. Boom. We did it.
So you could like innovate procession during your buy phase, and like restart your action phase if you stall or something. I think. Wait, does that make sense?
I mean,
I
think there's some situations where you could.
It's got to be because the messenger has to be the first buy in your turn to give things, which is obviously what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Honda looks incredibly over-terminaled.
I was gonna say the deck looks like it's sort of a mess.
Looking at this hand, but
Well, like the sort of the combination of the two hands. Because the last one was just procession. I mean, I guess processions aren't fully terminal, but
yeah. Well, there's no thinning, so
there's
you're
no
gonna run.
right. Yeah. Without trashing, it's like, to have that many of them at this point, anyway.
So Sycomatic would rather have the invest on Seer be down than get that second Seer out of exile. I'm not sure whether or not I agree.
I mean, invest is 2 cards. Like that's a lot of cards you're drawing. Like you have to buy Seer. Of course, there's like no way. Well,
I mean,
actually,
I'm pretty sure Honda's going to try to avoid it.
you don't have to buy Seer on this board. Never mind. Yeah. So, yeah, I agree that he should just take the second Seer.
So
Well-
far, Honda's mostly just avoiding having anything.
If you think you're going to get another Seer before your shuffle is over, you're kind of incentivized to wait until the last one of the shuffle to.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you want to like Mountain Village into it.
What are these smugglers? You have 3 smugglers. That's so bad.
Smugglers are great.
Smuggled smugglers. Well, he's getting a lot of mountain villages.
Yeah.
A messenger, that's not the forecast I would have wanted. Are we going to see Smuggler's Pile here? I can only hope.
This is one they just piled because they grabbed all these gainers and then they never have a deck.
Quick,
And
buy
it's
2
just-
Smugglers. No.
So Honda can get a council room now off the proc, I think, and then grab it.
I wonder if E-Honda can win here.
I think you can. Yeah.
What did
Just whatever you.
what does Sycomatic
Library.
didn't gain anything though? So the smugglers are not helping.
That's true.
Library does
Like,
not
what's
look
the-
like the 5 I was getting there.
It's interesting. I don't think it's bad. Because yeah, now he's
I
gonna
do
draw
think
with it
it's bad.
eventually.
It's not that bad. It's fine. Nah, maybe it's good.
It's good this turn, but it might just be like if this game goes another turn, it's kind of
Well,
weird.
but the thing is, you're probably right. You're going to put the library in here. You're going to play both your actions, and then you're going to play the library. And then next turn, all these mountain villages that are in your deck, you're likely to draw next turn. And you'll have the library to draw them, to take with those mountain villages.
Yeah.
Setting the smugglers aside is... Okay. Oh, no. I don't think I wanted to discard with my messenger there. I think there were more mountain villages in that shuffle, and then I would have much rather had that than a random hand.
I mean, you don't want to trigger a shuffle here. Like in this board, you want to have like stuff in your discard.
So that you can pull with Mountain Village, I agree.
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess Sycomatic, anytime Sycomatic gains something, it's going to be kind of scary for him the next turn.
Kind of true with both of them, but like you have to gain stuff, right? Is there anything to smuggle here? Oh, I guess there's a library at least.
Just the library.
Oh, there's a minion as well.
Yeah, the minion.
So the answer is procession smugglers. Get
guess you
2
could-
minions.
Does Psycho have enough to try and do a pile out? Or is that pretty tough?
What piles do you want?
Minion and how many? I don't know who has the smugglers.
That's
I
a
guess.
lot of smug.
I don't
The
know.
trash has...
Oh, 2 of them are in the trash. Honda has a lot.
Oh, I don't know. Sicko kind of has a
Same-
lot.
Well, okay, so there's 7 and 2 are in the trash. I think Honda has 3, right?
There's 2 more in Sicko's deck.
I guess the one he just played. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a pile out here.
No.
You could get vaguely close and hand your opponent the game on a silver platter. What are you pulling here? Part of me just wants to pull copper. Maybe that's totally insane. Maybe minions.
I guess I would assume you just pull a good, yeah. Not.
Why would you pull copper?
Not necessarily a 3/4, but the minion at least.
Take more minions and okay. I certainly like the province buy.
Get a council room.
Yeah, definitely council room here.
Now, Honda has some options on the gains.
You should have procession first.
You need to save one.
The second to last, right? So that you can.
Yep.
That's a big blunder, yeah, because he puts a amount. You know, he should keep drawing here. In fact, he has a win if he just doesn't. Yeah.
Does he?
I don't know if he has a win, but he has a
don't
turn.
think he has a win.
Maybe not a win, but
he has a turn,
turn.
At least.
Yeah.
Or more of a turn anyway.
Take minion here. Okay. Buy a seer. No, I kid. Whoa. This seems really scary.
Now it seems like maybe the minions of the processions could be emptied, since he's holding three minion gains right here. So maybe there's some other easier thing.
I was thinking processions and maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, this is minions is probably easier. Although you want to draw here, so you kind of need to take council room.
Yeah.
Now it looks kind of far away from piling. Unless you're going to pile council rooms.
Yeah. This will work.
It will?
Invest cheapens, so he only needs
needs
$12, right?
Yeah.
How do you get 12? 16, right?
No, it's 12. You messenger 2 processions and then you
Oh,
invest
yeah.
in your
It's
council
12
rooms.
because the council rooms you can get for 4 each.
Right. I forgot about the messenger. Look at all these cards Honda's getting now.
Or the smugglers, I guess. That was 13, but either way. It wasn't anything exact, because he did one that cost 13.
The number of gains was, I don't know.
He had, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Who cares?
it was
Game's over.
It was more gains because he spent 3 buys to do the smugglers versus 2 on the CR. All right.
Honda's playing Friar Tuck, I think. No, maybe not.
If we can get anybody who's close to the border, but I don't see them
update my
having
standings.
started. Like the gap is, or it's 34, Honda 34, Shad 32, Tracer 30, Lemon Spawn 29, Shanahan 23.
I mean, there's a pretty big gap between, or there's more than a full games gap between 4th and 5th right now.
Yeah, so it may not have any last games mattering. But of course, if Lemon loses while Shanahan wins, that could do it. But we can just find whatever's starting.
I just want to say it's Lemon Spawn versus Shanahan right now.
Oh, they're playing.
Yeah.
They're even playing each other. I mean, I'm sure it's in the middle of a game, so we can't. But it's the most, it's the highest stakes we can find. So
So if Lemon wins, that's going to be kind of close to sealing things.
Yeah, assuming people don't get in a bunch of games. Like,
But
I
if
mean,
Shanahan wins, it's kind of wide open.
right, because assuming they finish before the end, then they'll have time to play another one. So
I don't think I've ever seen Shanahan before.
I don't either, but this is kind of wild. Cavalry's piled.
Yeah.
So you scrap a cavalry here. Scrap.
that looks really terrible. Oh, he has
Maybe he
11
knew it.
villagers.
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't
it's the
know.
academy.
You're going to play Avant.
I guess it's okay.
Now you're going to trigger this shuffle by playing horse, right? All of the things that gain 2 horses are busted with Academy,
Yeah.
as if you needed that. I'm a little
So Lemon
surprised.
Spawn skip Mountebank, which makes sense here.
Paddock's pretty good with it. I don't know. Busted is maybe too strong, but wait, he's not playing on here?
Is there more money? Is it all horses?
Is it
It's all horses, I think. I think it's all horses, yeah.
No, there was.
No.
He could have used the dollar, I think.
I don't know. This is
I don't know.
okay. Yeah, I like keeping more of the cavalries around because they're like the only way to draw here, right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Wait, it looks good. When I saw the scrap on the cavalry at first, I hadn't.
Yeah, my gut feel because I didn't watch the beginning of the game was similar.
I just didn't see the everything in the kingdom and what this real game state was.
Yep, this junk dealer seems odd to me. Also, I think I'd be buying more coppers at this point in the game. I don't know. Look, I always think it's weird when somebody skips Mountebank.
I don't see a reason to skip it here, but
I mean, not 100% of the time, but like if you check my stats page, I've gained a Mountebank in 100% of Mountebank games, which is probably a little high, but you know.
it's something you
Yes,
can.
he did just trash copper over curse.
But like sewer sentry though, I mean, I don't know.
Well, you can discard curse to your opponent's Mountebank. You can't discard copper to your opponent's Mountebank.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's the mountebank block, but
Uh,
there are times where that's more reasonable, and I'm not convinced of it here.
I don't think I would have gone for province yet here, but
I also wouldn't take as many coppers as that, but
for only 2 copper. Like I think Lemon Spawn's taking too many and Shanahan's taking too few. Like
'cause
last turn, Shanahan had 3 merchant guilds in play and didn't take any coppers. Yeah, Shanahan doesn't seem to have much draw, but I don't know that it matters that much.
now he's just trying to rush piles.
I don't really understand that.
But it doesn't look like he's gonna have the buys to do that in anytime
Reasonable.
soon.
This just like the third pile is, I don't know.
Since only one person has a mountebank, and
Now Lemon trashes curse.
I feel like the turn we came in, Lemon looked like he was gonna be able to like have a controlled deck.
And then he bought a bunch of
From what I
coppers.
saw, and then it didn't happen. Like it looked like he was just gonna be able to draw deck and do controlled stuff for the rest of the game, but yeah, he didn't build that way.
So I understand why like the cavalry's piled fast here. I don't understand why people have bought 7 scraps in this game. That seems like a lot.
Whoa. And that
He-
seems like a lot of estates.
Now he's helping. Now he's trying to help Shanahan get a pile out on him,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Thus the duchy.
That seems
Questionable.
Okay. This isn't enough money. This is too money short, right?
well in points.
Good points, yeah.
Oh yes,
I mean-
also points. So now what? Like province and a bunch of coppers? Oh, I don't like taking the estate then. And there, like now the
Like,
game's so
yeah.
close to overing. I want the coppers.
Yeah, this is really bizarre.
Wait, Lemon didn't play cavalries before triggering this shuffle?
I guess
think
I
he's
can
just-
see. I guess I can see like one if you think it's like it's possible the scrap play on it is higher than putting 2 horses into the shuffle, but
And
it looks weird to me too.
I'm also
He's
not,
still trashing coppers. Why is he?
yeah.
It's very weird.
And now you can't buy province.
Yeah, that seems really bad.
It's just like super quick play, I guess. That's
And Shanahan is definitely going to win on his turn, right?
I wouldn't say definitely looking at his hand.
No, I mean, like, he just scraps the mountebank, plays Merchant Guild, and that's enough money to buy 3 scraps. Oh, I guess you need 4, maybe. Okay.
he doesn't.
Oh
have,
yeah.
I guess it depends a little on what Lemon does.
He doesn't have the buys. Lemon bought nothing.
Yeah.
What? This is so baffling.
He didn't want to lower piles, and he only had 1 Merchant Guild in play.
Yeah, I guess, but now Lemon's just gonna have. Well,
Well, he needs to catch up, but
right, he's just not gonna have the time or the turns.
do you want to trash that estate? I think I kind of do.
So it's really weird. I'm like certain that from the turn we saw Lemon finish that he could have
Yeah.
done a controlled big merchant guild thing.
Well, but is this enough money?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
No, this isn't, because you need 9.
oh yeah.
No.
You're, what, 1 short?
All right.
I wonder. I guess you can try for
Alright,
the
no
card.
problem.
Oh, the junk
Let me
team
do it.
had to play still.
All right.
It's just double Silk Road. Is that more?
Province.
Probably not more than a province, I guess.
See you later.
Still
But
still
definitely-
not buying.
Take coppers there. Just guarantee that you have the province this turn.
That's so weird. I mean, he played 2. He played 3. Wow.
Okay.
It's funny. It's like you like alternate. We have to alternate between complaining about copper buys and not copper buys.
Yeah. This is card, money, horse, silver. I don't know. I mostly know it's not action, and it is card. Now,
Does he have it? He does not.
No, he wasn't anywhere near it really.
so
I guess
this is.
I guess $3 short, but
I don't know if Duchy or Silk Road is better. No, he's exactly 3 short. I assume Silk Roads aren't worth enough for it to only be 2 short, but it doesn't really matter.
I guess the Silk Roads. Yeah. Most of the states are in the trash.
Sean could have had a guaranteed province if he would have bought coppers. Now it's likely but not guaranteed. Like, you scrap the junk dealer, you play a horse. I don't know how much green he's got in his deck. It's not a trivial amount. I don't know that you'll be able to scrap the...
Why would you scrap the province?
My guess
I'm
is
gonna
it's
guess double duchy.
Duchy, copper, and then if you buy province next turn, you are going to win. Okay, is it one of each? That seems really weird. Okay. Okay, this is not looking so good anymore.
Oh no! Oh no! I guess this sees more, but
Hard coin. Gains a horse instead of taking a
he
money.
didn't get money.
Wait.
Oh no!
Well,
Oh,
now
boy.
Levin
Wow! It's not a wow. It's a wow. It's a certain kind of wow. It's not that kind of wow though.
It's you played it like that.
They're not gonna. They're not gonna
This is
get
gonna
to
be
play
like, we're not
another
gonna have time
game.
to play another game.
No, but Shanahan could have taken it from him.
Yeah.
In a whole lot of ways.
Wait, so if he just took coin, he wins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. He could
Oh
have
my
just
God.
taken
Yeah,
coin.
and there's like no way you're ever seeing the
horse.
Also, the copper buys the previous turn.
Yeah,
There's
there were just a lot. All right, well, that was a gift to Lemon.
you need to tell people to stop.
Yeah.
So
Lemon Spawn's apologizing for that game.
All right. So right now the standing, I mean, depends on if there's still people out there playing.
I don't
But
think. I mean, Lemon Spawn just won, right?
yeah,
So
he's fine.
that would like put him in first.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a live one. So Lemon Spawn has 34, Shad has 32, Tracer has 31, Honda has 28, Sycomatic has 24, Sam has 23, Dan has 22.
So Sycomatic and Sam, if either of them is playing, they could catch up.
Right. And if like Honda's playing and loses, then Dan could also catch him.
Looks like Sycomatic is playing.
We'll hop in there.
Sam is also playing. Sam is playing Honda.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So,
And Sycomatic's playing Friar Tuck and might be in a turn that's winning right now. Yeah, okay. Sycomatic just won.
Okay.
so he's ahead of Honda now.
So,
So
we can look
winner,
at the
winner take all.
Honda Sammy thing.
Well, but if Sam beats Honda,
Oh, there's a tiebreaker.
I don't.
If Sam beats Honda, then
Oh, wait, no,
Sam will
he
still be behind Sycomatic.
Never
Wait,
mind. You're right.
Sycomatic just won?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, it's just if Honda wins, Honda's in. Otherwise, it's Sycomatic.
Yep.
Nice clean cut.
Yeah. The only, Dan can't make it now, and then I guess if Tracer's playing, then there could be some issues still for different outcomes. Maybe not. Like
I
if
wonder-
if Honda loses and Tracer's still playing and loses, then there could be some things.
Jack kind of seems good to me on this board, but maybe I'm
Yeah.
insane for saying that.
The patrons are nice. You're gonna have villagers, like, and so you're not gonna like stall on actions, which is
I mean,
nice.
you're gonna
but-
have King's Courts. Do you buy Wharf here?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Honda seems pretty ahead right now to me.
What, really? I don't think so.
I mean, maybe not like way ahead.
I think E Honda is probably less ahead than when the game started.
Oh, Honda's player one. That's true. No.
Two more wharves, and then go for King's Court. Maybe you can't afford that action-wise. King's Court,
Overlord.
that makes sense.
I guess Overlord's not bad here. I mean,
I think we probably do eventually just blow up our entire deck with a priest thing.
yes, yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, it depends a little bit on where the piles are. It could just be that out of nowhere there's some kind of a pile out before you get to that point. I don't know.
I think it's definitely possible you see a big like priest trader thing, or maybe you don't need the trader to fuel your priest. I don't know.
I think you just take another priest. Oh, trader gives you more fuel? Yeah.
Yeah, for like silvers, it's probably not worth it, but it's something I thought about quickly.
It's just, this Overlord is going to be patron 3 times. I guess it could be priest some number.
Right, can switch.
In.
Thanks, Errata.
In? Man, I don't know about that in.
Now it's going to be priest to trash the coppers, I think. And then you're going to play patron, and then you're going to play jack. Yeah, this is fine. This is probably the best thing.
Yeah, the only risk is you don't have a Wharf in play, right?
Yes, but you were never going to have a Wharf. I mean, I don't think you want to king your Overlord and play it as Wharf.
Right, because then it stays in play. No. So. Yeah, he's fine here. He's not going to stall. So now Sam does seem ahead.
Well, Sam needs to find the Wharf.
I was gonna say Sam kind of stalls, or potentially can here.
I would think you'd king patron and then just play jack and hope to find either Wharf or Overlord, which is likely you're going to find one or the other. Boom. Now, oh, King's Wharf. Interesting. Maybe that's good.
Yeah, I like it.
And then this is just patron here. Now, my gut inclination is king, king. Whoa, 3 kings. Oh, king, Wharf, king. Yeah, that. And
I think an Overlord here.
I would think an Overlord.
I mean, if you like, you're gonna make so much money here. Because now I think this turn you start playing some priests, right? You king the jack and you play some priests.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether Sam's going to be able to win on his turn. I mean, I guess we'll see what's left. I mean, it's more likely, I think, that there's a pile out than 8 provinces. There's plenty of buys. You can king Wharves and Overlords as Wharves. I mean, maybe it's not there.
I think it would take Honda
I think it depends on what Honda does.
pretty aggressive lowering.
I think with
To
the
get-
money
to get
Priest
the-
makes,
You could get I think you could. I'm not certain you can get both the buys and the money.
I mean, here I'm not even thinking about piling. I'm thinking about buying a bunch of provinces as SME this turn.
I mean, I'm kind of thinking about both.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you definitely look for both, but.
But I don't like. What is Honda supposed to do here that doesn't lower too low?
I don't know. I mean,
Or take 2 provinces, which also seems very losing.
yeah, that doesn't really help.
Because like, if I'm Honda, I'm probably thinking, I'm gonna go like King Wharf Overlord or something. But maybe that's fine. I don't know.
I mean, like, Overlord is fine, for sure. I don't think that's the pile, or a pile that's involved.
No, but King is,
The
and
King and Wharf, yeah, for sure. Are an
Wharf could
issue.
be, and Patron.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it's still. I feel like pretty expensive,
It is.
and a lot of buys. So I'm not super worried about him piling,
Okay. So
but I'd be a little worried about provinces, I think.
King. There's another King's Court down there, right? No, maybe there's not.
So I definitely played one of the overlords, the trader. I think here, draw a bunch and then trash a bunch with Priest.
Well, I'm thinking like King, Overlord, Priest trash silver.
Oh yeah, Priest first.
Trader trash silver, triple Wharves, and then figure out what I'm doing. Something like that.
Yeah. First should be a Priest. That's true. Because Priest,
I don't remember what the last 3 cards down here are, except that one of them's a Jack. I guess one of them is a silver.
Isn't one a king? He has more than 3 kings, doesn't he? Or is
I
that...
think it's a king.
well, yeah, you definitely Priest here though, no question.
Yeah, priest, trader. Then Wharf, yeah, then King again. And like, you can have your Jack trash these patrons as well if you really want. I don't know.
6 provinces looks pretty winning. If you can get there.
At this point, I'm not actually calculating, I don't think, because I think there's just the best line kind of no matter what you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I'm not. I agree with what you're saying for the turn.
Yeah.
Wait, why would you trash patron instead of silver?
This is exact draw. There's no.
So now I guess I'd figure out whether I need to play Overlord as Wharf at all, but
You can trash one, and it'll be more money to. Well, you'll never mind. Not with the king. I was gonna say it might be more money to do Jack on a trash a patron with Jack
Oh, way more money. It's
than
like
to king it. Yeah.
yeah, you played Jack here. That would have been.
you want to.
To do.
Well, you
both.
play Jack
you
here,
can
Trash
both
both.
of
You're
them.
going to draw the silvers you're gaining off Jack. Well, this will be 7 provinces, which is half VP, I think. Is it?
No,
7? It's how many? This is only 5.
It's only
Could have
5.
had.
More.
Yeah.
How much more?
Yeah,
how
if he killed those
how many
patrons.
priests had he played by that point?
The
I think there were 12 or
Five.
10.
five
Five, yeah,
priests.
$10.
Yeah.
So you lost out $8. So that's a province. That's
And
that's
this has to
important
be
province
duchy.
too.
I think this has to be duchy.
Yeah.
So how much money was that?
He made
Did he miss out on? It was
It was $8 because two priests. He got 6 for the patrons, and he would have gotten 10. So he missed out on 10. Yeah,
8.
4 for each. Yeah, $8
it's a
total.
little.
So
It's a little
a
more
full
than that.
province.
It's a little more than that because he would have drawn both the silvers from the first 2 jack plays as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so it's
It's
12.
like something like that. I guess he would have drawn all the silvers. So, but yeah. Anyway, the two
Well, he-
2 extra ones. Yeah. So, yeah, I think he missed out on $12.
Which would have been enough for 7 provinces
Yeah.
plus 1 money.
Yeah.
So does Honda have Overlord on top or no? Because if he doesn't have Overlord on top, then I don't know if he's gonna.
No, because Sam has 2 overlords, so Honda doesn't have 3.
Right.
I don't think
It's a
s-
priest.
I don't.
His last card is a priest.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a priest.
which
okay.
is pretty terrible
Yeah,
for him.
you want it in the hand now.
Yeah, that actually just loses the game for him.
Well, he kind of has too many King's Courts.
Yeah, he does. Kill a King's. No, he can't kill a King's Court for a trader. Oh, maybe.
I mean, how
Kill
many
King's
King's
Court.
Courts does he need to play? Because I think he can trash one of them here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I would have traded a King's Court there, that third one.
No, that's he still has the third
still
one.
has
He
the
might be
third
doing that now.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That makes sense.
Yeah. Now Worf. Now. I assume this is.
Oh yeah, there's a buy problem, right? No.
3 provinces and 6
Six
duchies
duchies.
is what he needs.
Yeah, that's
Is
enough.
this
That's
enough
not a buy
money?
problem. Was
24.
No, he's just short.
five.
Wow.
No, he wins. He wins because he buys estate.
Oh yeah, state's fine too. That's true.
yeah, he didn't need the duchy. He just needs 5 duchies.
1 estate.
He made it by $1.
Yeah, Sam.
Wow.
Sam blew it.
So sorry, sicko.
Exact gains and extra money.
Sorry,
Man, that was a good one. That was a
Sycomatic.
good one.
Sam let Honda in.
Let you down.
Okay, so I'm okay. Tracer.
Cat Play saying he should have bought
won
0
his last
provinces.
game.
I'm not sure if 0 provinces doesn't also lose though. Like, what are you getting if you get 0 provinces?
King's Courts. I guess you can't get those.
The tile outs are going to be an issue
Those
too.
tiles, yeah.
Although I don't know if
priests. You take a priest or two.
I'm not sure if Honda could have really gotten many more buys, and 9 buys wasn't necessarily going to cut it.
Sam could have had 7 provinces for chat, who's talking about 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and 7 provinces is half VP.
Yeah, 6 would have been sufficient too. Yeah, Johns, you're right. Though I'm not sure if Honda finds his priest first, if that's true. I guess it was the gain. So, yeah.
No, actually, I don't think the order was bad at all. In having the priest last, I don't.
I guess
think that
did
was
he not have enough to play the Yeah, you're probably right.
because you need to overlord first,
He
so
did-
you can go priest, and then trade or something.
Yeah, he didn't have enough stuff to trash in hand yet.
Yeah, you have to gain more stuff to trash before you play all that many priests. So
All right. So unless someone adds me on Discord to tell me that there's a game still going on that we need to care about, the final standings are Tracer 36, Lemon Spawn 34, Honda 33, Shad 32. So the pairings will be Tracer. Oh, Shad dropped out. Okay, never mind. Maybe Sycomatic. Okay, Shad drops out. So sorry.
Wait, where is that?
It's above like the big block of
Oh,
reports.
yep. I see that.
All right, never mind. So Sycomatic did make it in. Sammy didn't blow it for you. He just blew it for himself.
Shad dropped out an hour before it ended and still would have made it.
All right, so the pairings will be Tracer versus Sycomatic.
Is Dan still playing or no?
And Lemon
not.
versus Honda.
I'm done.
Okay, cool.
Who wants to tell Sam that he missed a win?
I love to tell people that. It's one of my favorite
He's going to
Dominion
think
things.
like the game ends that turn when it was actually just you have an insurmountable lead. But
All right, we need to find, well, whoever makes the tables, I don't care. Looks like, I think Tracer's AFK right now, so probably this Honda and Lemon game will actually start first. Oh. Oh, never mind. Apparently Tracer already started. Whatever, this one's fine to watch. Do we, I mean, has Sam in the voice chat yet? Can we tell him yet? We tell him before he goes to bed?
just make him
4 in the morning?
make it haunt his dreams all night
Yeah.
or all morning or whatever. Well, he's in the Discord channel.
I'm telling him.
There it is.
Develop King's Court livery. Sure.
There's a lot going on here. I feel like develop could be good here. I would be too scared to buy it.
Just
maybe.
get it later on.
Yeah, get it
I'm
later on.
probably not
Don't
opening
open
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would play with it. Well, yeah, I would play with it. You've got Grave Robber too, although Grave Robber doesn't pull like the King's Courts back, for example. But
I'm really bad with develop. What's your first 5? Is it just livery? It's probably
Yeah.
just livery.
yeah,
Gotta be
just go
livery.
do livery.
Well, do you not trash your hit 5?
Oh no, I
think
trash.
it's a-
Wait, what's my next hand? Is estate and what else did I buy as lemon?
Lemon got a pixie.
Pixie.
You got a Pixie. Yeah, yeah, you definitely trash.
I
her.
trash. I think I might have liked Caravan over. Like, I'm not thrilled about the mill. Maybe it's fine.
On the open.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know why it's not that good here? Because it doesn't help you at 5. Because if you're gonna trash
Well,
with goat anyway.
It's bad if it's in the same hand with the goat,
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
but if it's not, then
It's just really nice.
yeah.
And if you draw it with 2
Whoa,
estates,
whoa.
if you draw with 2
You're not
estates,
trashing a copper there? That seems...
I'd never buy silver over Pixie. I don't know. Maybe I know sometimes you should. but-
I think you maybe should have on like turn 1 or 2. I'd want to hit
Yeah.
5, but and here you just get livery and trash, not get King's Court, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, if you don't have a livery yet.
I wonder if Swamp's Gift is actually good enough here.
I mean,
It's typically the best, but like I terribly want Forest's Gift much more than any other.
Yeah, I just wouldn't like wait for it. I don't
Yeah,
think.
probably not.
Like, I agree that there are nicer ones, but
Certainly buying King here.
yep. Once
yeah.
you
So I
start-
guess you have a.
Go ahead.
Develop.
That's still a weird order because you know you can hit the develop by later, but you couldn't
If we
miss the
bottom
King's
back for
Court.
him.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was planned all along.
So I'm definitely aware that you need to play with develop here, but I'm not aware what you're doing with it exactly.
Just start hitting things with it and see what pops out.
Yeah, just develop cards and see
I
what
guess.
what.
I mean, you could like, if you're real scared of trying, if you really don't want to do develop, someone could do much heavier grave robber.
Grave robber.
But okay, but develop gains you 2 cards. Well, it gains you 1 card. Grave Robber gives you like half a card. So develops like
No,
it's weight value.
yeah, I think the develop is more power here for sure.
I wonder if there's a loop King's Court develop stuff.
There is probably some loopy things, but maybe not. Maybe not like, I don't know, true loopy. Well, with livery,
Why do you need rabble? Do you just mean like any
do you just mean a smithy?
smithy?
Or do you mean a $5 smithy?
Or do you mean exactly relub? The rabble. Okay.
Okay, he just meant $5 smithy.
Wait, livery works?
Livery should work though. Livery gets you a lot of draw, right?
Yeah, but you have to play more different cards, right? So that might not conserve your King's Court stuff.
You have to play horses in between.
Yeah. I assume you just buy King's Court. I'm not that good with loops. So somebody was saying that Lemon seemed way ahead. I imagine that's not true anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It might have been true at the time. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just
It's
sort of while they were both getting going, so they both had bought good
Yeah,
cards and trashed some, so it wasn't to me clear.
it seemed that way to me too, but like one turn can change these kinds of games.
So what do you
also-
develop here?
Well, what do you king
silver?
here?
Oh. King
That's
livery
my
develop horse.
It's my develop silver has got to be better than develop horse, but yeah. But I mean, like, you could think about play livery king develop. I guess then you're not gonna
Yeah.
have enough money. You're not gonna have enough money if you do that. To what? No, you want a king livery first. I think you want a king livery first.
Oh, you
You
absolutely do. Yeah.
Getting more horses is better than
Not
gain
getting
in play.
Yeah.
Well, you
He
don't
sees
even
it, I
you
think.
don't even really. Well, it depends on what you gain, but there's no
Yeah,
real
you're
value
right.
in gain and play here, because you don't even.
Pixie Caravan, I guess, and you can see what the pixie gives you, I guess.
Mostly the 4 you don't. Well,
And
if it's a mill, it's fine. You don't want the
and
4
it's-
out of the deck.
I wouldn't have played that mill. I would have rather had the horse on top of the deck, I think.
Dan says, "I'm done. This is easy." I don't know what that means. Oh, he's just talking about a loop he's playing with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Develop
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 into. Wait.
I think he's also assuming that you have like some liveries in play, or maybe it's just this. Maybe it's no liveries in play. I don't know.
I mean, if you have enough liveries in play, you can always gain enough horses to draw back your cards, right? You don't have to worry about that.
But you
Like,
can't.
you're
You
just
can't get.
You can't.
You
do
can't get 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. You can get those amounts. Wait. But not in that order. I don't know if that matters.
If you do livery, Topher, then the you have to play the horses to get through the horses you've gained,
Oh, yeah.
and so
Right.
it
And you have to king the
reduces
horses.
the keying.
Oh, true, true.
And that just gets you extra. Wait, all that, but the whole thing that does is
I
like
guess
the net result is you get a 5, and you empty a bunch of piles. I think.
but you have to have the right amount of.
Wait, but you started with 1 5 and you end up with 2. Oh, the staples.
Perfect loop.
Yeah.
And so it's only going to help you if like the number of cards in the piles are like
Equal enough.
equal enough, or some. I guess probably the 5s get gained more of, but I don't know. I didn't see.
Well, there's
You
at
have
least Dutch gets an extra 5 that you can
Turn
develop every time.
That's true. That's true. The 5s,
I was
the
gonna-
5 and 6 aren't limited.
Well, but you also need the piles to be at the right relative level, and you need to have a lead.
Right.
But the thing is, if the loop exists, then if you can do it and have a lead, the game is just over.
Mm-hmm.
Can you? Well, whatever.
So he's just saying like you could get a couple duchies in a province probably.
2 provinces. I mean, it depends on what the cards are, right?
Yeah.
Grave robbers and. You don't think you've ever seen horses?
Have you not played a livery game, Johns? You just need to play a livery game against Lord Raddington.
Well, I think I start. Well,
Then
I
they-
guess I was going to say I think I start here by playing Caravan, but then I realized maybe I need to develop Caravan.
Yeah,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
yeah, I don't know that I would play anything but like horses or a few, because you'll be able to get some more of those back.
This is why I hate A, loops, and B, develop. Because like I feel like I need to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do here
Yeah,
before I start, and it's just miserable.
yeah. I don't get it too much. I mean, I'm willing to at least draw a lot before I start getting that feeling.
Okay.
And then, like here, I would have it.
Like,
But I wouldn't have.
My-
I wouldn't
my-
have had it from the start of the turn. I would have been willing to, hit those horses. And
Okay. There's.
you play delivery here, I guess, first, or
Well, I'm thinking if that loop is here, you have 4 or 5. You don't have a 6. Okay. I might want to develop the livery is the thing. Like, how else am I going to get King's Courts?
he did develop the livery.
but you're gonna want him to draw, won't you? I mean, maybe not.
I don't necessarily need more horses. I have King's Courts.
I didn't even try to like understand what Dan was writing at all, so I don't have any idea how it works.
You need to have a 4 cost, a 5 cost, a 6 cost in hand, and be kinging a develop. And you get a 3, a 4. The 4 goes into 3 and 5. The 5 goes into 4 and 6. The 6 goes into 7 and 5. The 3 and the 7 are develop in King's Court, and then the 5 draws cards.
I guess you need a king on.
Yes, presumably.
Yeah, okay. Is Lemon just going to end up lowering here and then not having a win? Or is he going to have it?
I assume there's some kind of win. Whoa, you developed the Grave Robber? That is not what I was expecting. I was expecting you were going to use the Grave Robber to empty piles, but I don't know. I assume this is horse now.
If Lemon Spawn's playing this anyway, I would just start clicking cards and hopefully
He did a pixie. That's
work out.
odd.
I would do Pixie.
Earth was
I don't-
nice, maybe.
You gain a card that costs up to 4 and discard your goat. Watch the next one be Forest.
Yeah.
I guess Forest
He doesn't have
isn't.
money, really. So. Not right now, anyway. Yeah, if he didn't... it's harder to track the number of King Courts plays left when some of them went to horses.
Yeah. But he's out now. Okay.
So he just missed a chain, right? But maybe he just wins anyway.
You just King Grave Robber get a.
I think he needs one more game than what's in his hand right now.
No, it's King Grave Robber, trash, mill into King's Court, Pixie into mill, develop into mill, and then play Grave Robber to trash the last action into Pixie and then buy Pixie. Is a way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is what?
No.
He's
Uh-oh. May still find one, right? But
He's top eight. He's, oh my god.
oh no, this is fine, right? Just trash the horses and it's easy.
Oh,
There
okay.
you
That's good. This is good.
he did kind of do it quickly enough, like he had a
Yeah, this is also an easy one. This
like
is
he
fine.
had a plan. So
Yeah. It just looked briefly like he was trying to top deck horses for next turn.
it's always scary when when you've seen one way to
I-
win and then
yeah,
they start doing some other thing that doesn't use the resources the same way you were conceiving of them as.
I did not expect he was going for next turn, but I thought he was like trying to draw with them, and I was like,
Yeah.
All right, let's check in on
Tracer.
and Sycomatic. Well, Sycomatic has a huge points lead, so he's either doing really well or doing really badly.
Looks like Sycomatic's gonna probably have trouble having a turn this turn. Although
There's no.
I don't know. Looks like he has 2 hunting grounds that he might be able to find. And 3 encampments. Looks to me like Sycomatic is doing really well, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 20-point lead. It's not like this deck is like super explosive, so it's probably just over. I mean,
Well, Tracer can. I mean, if Sicko duds, I mean, it looks not good for him. Right?
Gamble is not going to help very much.
okay, so he looks like he's in good shape now.
This navigator gives you peace of mind, I guess.
Although
not enough.
I mean, you only end up like a card ahead.
That's true.
I think I mean, I don't know what his deck looks like, but my guess is I would be trashing Junk Dealer and buying Province here.
It looks like
Do you gamble?
It looks like it could be pretty scary, though, right? With this number of villages.
I mean, he has 2 villagers.
Oh yeah, never mind. Not scary.
Well, I definitely gamble here anyway, first, right? Or no, I guess not.
No, I don't think so.
There's no
you,
reason to gamble.
Okay, just hunting grounds.
You got the hunting grounds down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game looks pretty over to me.
I think this last card, is another Hunting Grounds even. I don't know how many crowns Sicko has, but
Surely you crown the hunting grounds?
no, you don't need to, I don't think.
Not. I mean, that was just.
Yeah, it looks like he's drawing his deck without doing that,
Yeah.
so you're just going to crown treasures and maybe the skulk if you need the buy.
Yeah. All right, so Lemon versus Sycomatic for the finals. Lemon gets to go first. Not as crazy.
No, not that crazy.
No
You
village.
can't even really do much triumph stuff.
Excuse me.
Oh, where there's a will, there's a way.
Counterfeit, counterfeit, counterfeit.
That's right. Mine doesn't really help much.
Necro.
Gotta mine into a counterfeit. I don't know.
You get enough hirelings.
Yeah,
Down.
you need a lot of duration draw before anything super exciting happens.
You just play Necro. Tunnel, it's the hard counter to your opponent's villain.
Yeah. That'll teach them. So
No, I mean, I do expect the triumph at some point can come up. I don't really expect to just build your whole game plan around it, though.
I'm not sure I open with the moneylender.
Given the counterfeits around,
Yeah, I might do a caravan. Or necromancer, I guess, actually, on the opening would probably be a little...
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind Necro here. I think getting rid of your estates, if you can figure out a way to do that, is nice.
Pretty useful,
Although,
yeah. I mean,
seems
it's
hard.
just kind of luck, but it might be worth taking a stab at in the opening.
I'm buying a
Yeah.
hireling here.
Yeah, I do like a hireling.
This game's going to go on quite a while, I think. So a bunch of extra turns with extra cards seems good.
Yeah, and also there's not like good terminals competing with it. So you not so sad. Only thing is like counterfeit option.
yeah, I guess there's some. I think there's some thought, like some reasonable idea that you just skip Moneylender and you open Necro and then hit 5 and counterfeit your coppers.
Well, I'm not
Just 'cause
sure
Moneylender.
how likely you are to hit 5 if you open Necro.
Necro Silver.
Yeah.
It's not like
Especially, what are you doing with the Necro? Are you playing Spy or are you blind masoning?
well, you're playing Spy if you're gonna hit 5. If you're not left to hit 5, you just blind mason. I think.
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
The 6 hit is really nice for the moneylender silver opening.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I would have been willing to try the necromancer myself, but
Yeah, I mean the problem with the Moneylender is it competes with hirelings for terminal space, right? I mean, I guess it's not a problem. It hasn't really been a problem yet, but
I wouldn't worry about that. For me, it would just be like having a moneylender
I mean,
at all.
If the point of Necromancer is for Zombie Mason, then the problem with that's also terminal, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's true. You can dump it later.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, the main appeal to me of the necro opening would be, I guess, just the, and I guess it's still a pretty cruddy chance, but of getting an estate.
I mean, I think what Sicko's doing is reasonable. I imagine Sicko will get a hireling soonish. Next turn, Mason hits for
I
lemon.
don't understand.
It might.
I don't understand what that means. Does he just mean there's a card left, or what? Literally, it's all things you'd be willing to mason? Is that...
Well, I don't want to mason my silver.
I'm just trying to throw out possible interpretations
Yeah.
because I don't know what he means either.
So, what is Sicko getting here? I don't know why people keep thinking that you get one later. You could also skip one. I mean, with as well as he's drawing, he doesn't need one anytime soon. I mean, I guess he did just Zombie Apprentice a Moneylender, which you're not going to be able to do next turn, but
he also trashed and removed the Moneylender. So, I mean, if he just buys another cantrip here, he'll still draw.
well, he has an extra caravan coming in too, right? So yeah. Should be fine.
And like
He's going to need to be able
if you
to.
didn't add another cantrip, even if you added stop, you'd still see most of the deck most of the time.
I actually think he might get one soon now. Maybe, I don't know, he's trashing a lot of stuff too.
What's the other card besides the estate down here?
Moneylender.
Well, I'd play.
I want to play the merchant either way, so
Yeah,
I think. I mean, I guess it could figure out, do I need that money or not, but
Well, that's a nice zombie mason.
I'd rather hit an estate.
Oh, so that's
Yeah, I
probably
was gonna
true.
say at least from the point where it was 50-50, this was the worst outcome.
Yeah, I'm speaking more generally though. Like, pretty good.
For sure. What's he gonna get? Mine? A villain?
You're not gonna mind.
Caravan?
And what's he going to buy this turn?
I don't know.
Take caravan, buy gold maybe. Counterfeit.
Buy gold and merchant makes sense. I certainly want a gold here with my 6. And counterfeit just gives you an extra buy, so there's something to say for that. This is like all cantrips down here. Maybe not the last one. What's this last card? It's another caravan.
Yep. How much money do you think you can make when you do that complaint?
I think you can make a lot, but it takes a while.
It takes a long time. It's not like you can buy labs here. Unfortunately, you can kind of do it, but
there's hireling and caravan to kind of. I mean, I would think here that I'd just be spying, and I want to get this caravan into play to help me draw next turn.
That's weird.
This makes 1 extra money. I guess you figured out exactly what you want to buy, and it's going to cost everything.
I think what it is that he already played 2 caravans this turn. So, or he played.
He didn't.
Wait, no, he played one this turn.
He just played.
Yeah,
one.
that makes no sense.
He would have to have decided to like WanderingWinder said to need the dollar.
Which it looks like he did.
He used it, so.
Seems like a weird time to spy to me. Unless I'm remembering wrong and he didn't have any more merchants in hand.
I don't remember now either.
But I think he did.
Well, the second one didn't draw one, so he had to have, right?
Yeah. Okay. And this could be caravan. Yeah, okay. Well, this counterfeit chain looks more like a possibility now, mostly just because piles are running.
Yeah. Definitely. It's like,
I'm certainly playing Merchant now if I'm Sicko. I guess maybe he's thinking about zombie apprenticing it. But I'm probably playing Zombie Spy this turn.
I mean, zombie apprenticing versus zombie spying gains you one card zombie apprenticing, and then you also lose a card. Like it just seems very strange to do to me.
Well, like I'd ideally like to be able to Mason an estate probably, but okay, and now I think I don't play this caravan because it's not going to help me.
I think if you want to Mason Estates, you want another Necro, right? Probably to, I don't know.
I don't
It is
really
kind
think it appreciably helps you set up. 3 buys, 4 buys. So I'm really thinking about, and maybe you should have played the estate, because I'm thinking about counterfeit caravan copper here, at which point playing this caravan was probably better. Wait, how much money is that, though? I guess not enough, so forget what I was saying.
he's just not, I don't know. Like,
Well,
they're
I'm
really-
thinking about
The really big counter or triumph stuff still seems just like they don't have the cash for it. Or Sicko doesn't.
I think they're only a couple turns away.
How many so if you get they each have 2. I mean they only get 4 buys right now, right? Or
Yeah,
so-
but I was looking at getting another counterfeit, and
Yeah.
then
you need $14 probably.
well, I was looking at actually emptying the counterfeits, but you're not anywhere close to that amount of money. Okay. Province, huh? The thing is, I'm not sure that Lemon Spawn is drawing well enough to make use out of counterfeits. Province doesn't excite me either, though.
Yeah, because now I would feel pretty safe as Sicko to just kind of add some more gains and wait for my turn where I zombie apprentice something and go for it.
Yeah, but what turn is that?
Yeah, I don't know. But he has
It could be next turn, I guess.
basically as much. I mean, if Lemon's just going to go on the provinces, he probably has some time. I guess if he needs to double try, or yeah, I don't know the points.
I mean, even if you have 7 buys, triumphs are still not that good.
I think the problem with taking 3 counterfeits here, the biggest problem, is you don't have enough draw for next turn. I mean, even if you take 2 counterfeits here, you don't have enough draw for next turn.
I wonder if Sicko should have gotten like,
Royal Blacksmith.
no, like a villain on one of the. Like he hasn't been playing a terminal for several turns, and just be
Yeah.
storing some coffers.
Gets another Necromancer. Okay. That suggests you're ready to apprentice something. Not sure that you are though.
Well, he could apprentice a merchant, and it's pretty
Well,
okay still. Like if
I
he,
guess he could also apprentice the second necromancer.
yeah, right. There are some outs, I guess, if you get draws that look awkward.
Well, he has the extra hireling now, and he has fewer caravans in play than the previous turn.
I mean, maybe he plays the hireling this turn and tries to do the triumph thing next turn. I mean, it's not. You want to do the triumph thing on a turn where you have more draw, so he'll have more caravans in play.
He just may not see the caravans and the hireling, I guess, is the issue. He's probably gonna have to zombie apprentice something, which is fine.
Whoa, hireling here from Lemon Spawn?
That's really weird.
I was looking at like how many counterfeits can you take?
Surely I would apprentice a merchant now.
I think I want to apprentice the other necromancer.
Discard that estate, baby.
Pitch it. I'm certainly not masoning it now. I want to play my merchant. I want to play my hireling. Yeah, this
See,
is why I don't like getting the second necromancer, is because I didn't really want to apprentice the merchant.
But you get to play it with the other one. I mean, it draws fine, and it doesn't.
I guess
you get the same money.
You're right.
That's why I wanted him to do it.
Yeah, he should have. That would have been better.
Because he left a lot of he left quite a few caravans down in here too, right?
2. Also, didn't get to his silver, so.
Yeah.
Neither of them are touching the counterfeits, which I think either of them could take one more counterfeit fairly safely. Certainly Lemon could.
I guess it's a question of like you could take it, but you're not going to draw them all, right? And so
at this point, Lemon might.
Yeah, he might this turn.
He's got 2 caravans and 3 hirelings in play, so he's got 5 cards coming.
Yeah, and then you do like a apprentice. This helps.
No, it's just 2 caravans in play.
Yeah, and 3 hirelings.
Oh, yeah. And you can apprentice, and you should have. Well, how much money would you have? This last card is a state, so you're 6, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 21. It's not enough, I guess.
I mean, this upcoming turn for for Sicko could be like the turn, but he didn't do he didn't play it.
Actually, if he buys counterfeit necromancer here, I don't want to take 3 counterfeits.
I mean, what about the estate pile out for the if you have 8 buys and $16, you can also just pile estates. Which
you
don't,
or
not 8 buys and $14. Yeah.
But to get to, you need to play 4 counterfeits to get to 8 buys, right?
Yeah.
Sicko's last turn should have been good enough to have the duration draw and the buys to be ending it this turn, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If he had apprenticed the merchant and got those 2 more caravans down.
But given Sicko's, or given that Lemon's been getting these provinces, I think Sicko has a real chance because of next turn.
Yeah, I think he still has time, definitely, because Lemon's not putting in gains to do any threaten himself.
Do you Mason this estate into a state?
Yeah, actually, I'm with Dan here. I think that if Lemon Spawn had just bought 3 counterfeits last turn, like he'd almost guaranteed to win this turn. But on like
I mean,
estates.
Sicko has 4 buys, but whoa.
He could have got if Lemon had gotten 3 counterfeits, Sicko could have.
Well, I mean, he could pile, but he's so far behind. I don't know that he's scoring enough.
Well, if Lemon
Yeah.
he would add 6
I
left.
wanted Sicko to get a couple more counterfeits there.
I mean, if Sicko had trashed all the golds, how much money could he have made? If he had
I guess
counterfeit.
I guess 2 counterfeits.
I guess he still only
that's
gets 1.
safe.
I guess that's
But I think I wanted. Yeah, I don't know. Certainly, I want the 3rd counterfeit from both players at many, many times. Okay, there it is for
There's
Lemon.
one.
I think Sicko's going to have a real hard time now. Like, this is going to be a good turn, but then... I mean, he can take a lead pretty easily here, but... And so it's not going to be easy for Lemon to win.
I still wanted him to do the merchant thing again. It's fine now if he just apprentices the other necro, but this is like $1 less. I mean, I guess it gives more options to Lemon as well, but
Discards Necromancer, which suggests Lemon isn't trying to win this turn.
some of these choices suggest they may not be trying to win at all. They haven't fully convinced me. Oh no, Tracer got kicked. He's got to do it radio style. Duchy Tunnel, it's more points. Just going for not a big triumph, just a big
Triple
Just
profits.
triple.
That doesn't seem particularly good to me. Duchy. Can Lemon triple? I don't think so.
It's pretty sad that he tossed the Necromancer.
Although it's kind of close. Maybe if he drew, which he looks like he's not. Um,
21?
19.
Okay.
I'm coming up with 19.
I mean, I probably messed up.
Right, it's 4 from the merchants, and then 9 from the treasures at face value. That's 13. Counterfeit the counterfeit gets you to 14. The gold and the silver gets to 19. Which is not a good
think
amount.
I double counted the counterfeits being attached to their gold and silver. I double counted the doubled counterfeit.
So
I don't know how much money he actually. Well, there's another
I don't-
counterfeit and a gold. Yeah, I mean, he should have kept a necromancer, I think, for sure. But
I'm not sure that it actually wins this. I think it's still unlikely.
I
Not
mean,
that
it only sees like one more card, so it's not a huge.
Yeah. Because you need like the extra counterfeit and the extra gold. And you're seeing, what, one or two more cards? I don't.
Well, just the counterfeit's enough, right?
No? That only gets you to 23?
Maybe I'm bad at math again.
And then Tunnel and Triumph here. Well, Tunnel is
Yeah,
worth
it is
more
not
than Duchy
23.
for sure. Okay. So I don't know how well Sicko can draw here, though. But I would think I'd be apprenticing this caravan.
This looks pretty good.
This looks like not enough to triple. $20. 3.
I'm not gonna try again. I'll just mess it up.
Oh, 20 plus the coffers. Yeah, yeah. But that's still not enough.
How does double look? Plus, I don't know what he has. Does he already have a tunnel?
He doesn't have a tunnel.
I think double and tunnel's gonna lose if Lemon draws like well, right? Maybe not.
Really just depends on where his counterfeits are.
Yeah, yeah. If he draws all three counterfeits, I think he'll win.
Well, these are his last gold, so he's going to lose 2 points if he counterfeits them both. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm.
Is it his last silvers as well? I don't know.
Well,
Psycho
he
got
lost points.
Psycho got a second one from the thing, but I don't know if it's in the trash now. At some point, he zombie Mason won, but
I
Oops. There it is.
think it's his last one. I mean, I don't know if you play differently than this anyway. I guess, hold on.
I mean, you would pay $3 for 2 points right now, right? Or maybe not. It's close though. So
No, I think you do this anyway. And you go and you get tunnel. And then it's just a question of what you get with the tunnel. Like, Triumph is more points than Copper, but not that many more. And do you actually need this many points? Maybe you do. Well, I certainly start by playing merchants here. I want to make sure that I'm able to
we're definitely
province
apprentice this.
on my turn.
Does he have it?
I don't know. This is 23 money, I think, or 25. Okay, it's a
So
lot of buys.
wait, I thought you played 3 counterfeits. Why does? Oh yeah, it's only 6 buys.
Yeah, one of them
So-
only gets single played.
So estate, and then 5 triumphs, or just 6 triumphs. Wait, no,
Province.
well,
no.
you don't have them.
Doesn't the buys for
You have
that.
6
Never mind.
buys.
So you get a province, and then you have 17 money left. Why would you get a tunnel? Definitely. That's not clear to me.
I bet
He
you,
already has a tunnel. It's in his hand.
I bet you definitely get a copper.
Yeah.
I'm in for that.
I'm thinking I'm probably okay. So province.
Well, province to state 4 triumphs, right? Is the money. So I
Province
think.
copper scores more than a state.
Oh, because yeah, copper is unique, right? So province copper 4 triumphs.
Province copper, and then triumph scores. You get 3, 4, 5, and 6, or 4, 5, 6, and 7 if you include the estate points. 4, 5, 6, and 7 is 22, 28,
30.
Yeah, that
30
wins
more points
definitely.
at 71. Yeah,
Yeah, so he wins by a lot.
Dan's getting 32, but I don't know where that.
I'm getting.
I
I'm
got
getting
30. Well,
30.
to be honest, what I did was take your triumph stuff and add 2 to it. So
And the province, which is all I did too.
they were
Okay.
pretty dependent on. No, I mean, but I didn't
Actually-
check the triumph counting. That's what I'm saying.
This is also enough, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah.
And now we're all gone. But congrats to Lemon and to our other finalists. Second place, Sycomatic. Third place, Tracer and Honda. Thanks everybody who came out and played. Thank you, Topher and WanderingWinder, for chatting with me and each other. And hope to see you all next week. And thanks for watching.
See you guys.
Bye.